We got a build to finish. Welcome back, everybody. I'll give you a sec. I'll give people a sec to come in, but... Oh, I'm not full cam. Sorry. I have my game open. I was looking at my build. Look. No! Oh my god. I'm actually gonna freak out. Why is it doing this? Come on. Come on. Why wouldn't it show me The Sims? What did I do? Why is it... Oh, besties. I don't understand. Truly, I don't understand. It won't capture The Sims. Why? I can turn my display capture on. I know it's showing for a second. That's not the point. I can display capture it easily. Why? Why is it not working? That is what I would like to know. Oh, did it come back? All right. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. It glitched for a sec. I love it when we have tech problems. That was bizarre. When I say I could display capture it, you see how, like, when I press this button, you can see my, like, whole screen, and now you can't? That's what I had to fix. For some reason, it wasn't showing it like that properly. But now it is. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. Hey, Reagan, and Nutmeg, and Andy, and Kara, and Tattoo, and Rogue. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, we're going to work on our not-so-berry build today. In case you haven't caught on, it's sort of mint-themed. We need to finish the house for our Potts family, and then hopefully we can do that with just the money we have left. I think we'll be fine, because we got a bunch, like... I have, you know, some expensive computers and stuff. It's mostly just, like, small furniture we have to pay for, so we should be okay. But yeah, we're working on the not-so-berry build today. Just want to get it done so that we can play. Yeah, we're playing in Strangerville now. I know, it's really... it's really something. Hey, Aldo, and Finch, and Pippa, and Nate, and Shadow, and Little Dika, and Kayla, and Kim, and Michelle, and everybody. Thank you for the subs, by the way. How many people do we have again? Sims? We've got a few. At the moment, the previous gen lives with us. The new gen lives with us. Ignore these guests. And then I've got 2 younger siblings and a dog. But obviously, eventually, Flossie's girlfriend's gonna move in. So we're gonna have the kids share a room. The mom is gonna have this room. This is the new gen's room. And then eventually they'll move out, obviously. Just they haven't yet, so... Didn't get a notification. I thought you weren't streaming. Steph, I've only been live for 3 minutes. In fact, I usually only go live at 4, and it's 4:01, so... I wouldn't feel too concerned about the lack of notification. You know, we just went live, so... Hey, Taylor, and Ariel, and LJ, and Rap, and Kaplan, and everybody, thank you for the subs, by the way. But anyway, got your sensitive hoodie? Oh, really? That's fun. I'm glad. I'm so glad. If you didn't know, the merch store, because we had some new merch come out this week, all of the old merch is 20% off today, and it's ending tomorrow. I'm not sure what time tomorrow, though. I just know it ends tomorrow, so I should probably ask. But I would say today, the merch is on sale, so if you're interested, the old merch is on sale, so worth getting. 20% off, so... Anyway, Spartan and Bree and Lily and Sarah and Cute Girl and Madam and Taylor and Neve and Mads, thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. We do ship to the UK, Belle, yeah, absolutely. Alright, well anyway, we're gonna work on this build a little bit today. I did notice that it deleted my terrain paint, so, oh, The Sims 4. The joys of The Sims 4. I'll put it back. But I did notice as soon as I loaded into the save that it had deleted my terrain paint. And I will say I was upset. So I'll put it back. I'll do it again. It's fine. Why does it always do that? It's so annoying. The terrain paint deleting is the most bizarre, like, makes no sense, stupid glitch. And it happens so often. And it has been for years. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? I don't ask for much. I literally just want my terrain paint to not randomly delete. And yet, for some reason, that's too much. Anyway, I'll fix it while we wait. Just gotta get all of my terrain paint back yet again. Anyway, how's your day been, everybody? Oh, all my graves being lined up. Yeah, I haven't I haven't figured out how I'm gonna place them yet. We will do the graves today properly. I lined them all up at the end of the last stream, so we'd be ready for today. But I promise I will do the graves like how we had them before, you know, in a more natural order. And by that I mean I'm gonna fill in the whole front yard with them closer together probably. We'll do that later. My bigger concern right now is that I want to finish the interior, so. Anyway, Revenge and Hurricane and Sparrow and Lee and Princess and Cyan and Nyan and Azur and Spicy and Revenge and Tori and Jojo and Heather and Storms and Emma and Jill, thank you all for the subs. Eloise with the 10 gifted subs, thank you so much. Prince and Janie, and thank you so much everybody too. Okay, well like I said, we've got a lot of the exterior is done. I did the bathrooms. I've been having a lot of fun decorating these. Obviously it's a Not So Berry house, so everything in this generation is mint, so we've been doing a lot of minty things, color scheme-wise, which is kind of exciting. So, this is going to be Gen 1 Eco. We've been playing with this same family for 11 generations, but we're starting Not So Berry with the 11th generation, so it's going to be like Gen 1 of Not So Berry. So we're making a mint house. You know, to answer your question, what gen is this? Mint. Bree, Brian, Katie, Rogue, Beanie, Cass, Big, and Ryan, and Love. Thank you all for the subs and stuff too. But it should be cute. We got like 17,000 simoleons left to furnish the rest of it though. We have to do, like I said, the shared bedroom for her younger siblings, her mom's room, and then the downstairs. But I do still have a couple things, like I have the computer and stuff, so we'll hopefully be okay. Anyway. The bathroom wallpaper, this one is from Cottage Living. This one is from the Decor to the Max kit. So, okay. Naomi and Muthi and Pathetic and Aaron and Poisoned and Love and Kayan, thank you all for the subs and stuff too. Okay, well, I think I might have us just start working on the kitchen a little bit here while we're sitting and chatting, if that's okay with you. Luckily, we do still have some things, like I brought home with me my appliances, so we don't have to buy them new, which is good because that's gonna save us some money. I was a little bit worried about that. I don't know if I want to use these counters or not. That much I haven't decided. I am worried about the color or the upper cabinets because I don't really want them to be you know how they have like, I don't really know if I like the curtains and stuff on them. I'm not sure about that yet. I need to think about it. So I might just place some so I can see, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know if this is really what I'm going for. So, I don't know. I think I'd rather it be more uniform than that. I like these cabinets, but I might use the ones from the Vampire Pack instead, these. I think this is better. I won't forget the Gray for Toast Emerald, I promise. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget. We just one step at a time, okay? I gotta do the inside first. Okay. I will put this right here where it belongs. Did you miss the start of the Not So Berry challenge? Yeah, we've been playing it for the past couple of weeks. I guess I haven't streamed in like a week or so, but yeah, we've been playing a little bit. Again, this is like, we're playing with Sims that I've been playing with on my stream. We've had this family for like 11 generations, but you caught us at a good time because we're starting a new thing now. Obviously, we're doing Not So Berry, which is different, so. This is in Strangerville, staunchly. We're playing in Strangerville now, which should be interesting. Okay, I was gonna put the sink right here. We have to be careful about money, besties. We're gonna have to be really careful about money. I didn't really think that through. I'm gonna put that there. I know it doesn't really match the rest of my house, but I like how it looks from the window and the kitchen, so I'm gonna keep it. Red bedroom for the air? No, so Ria, we aren't there yet, bestie. You're like 20 steps ahead of me. The current heir only just became a young adult. She does not have kids yet. Right now, she's got 2 younger siblings that live with her still, and so they're gonna have a room. They're teens, almost young adults. They're gonna move out soon, but the bedroom is gonna be decorated for her siblings that haven't moved out yet. We are not gonna decorate for the heir that doesn't exist. Like I said, one step at a time. We're not there yet. This is that grave there that person was talking about me forgetting. I didn't forget. It's still there. That's a fake grave for a dog whose grave disappeared. We also have like my dead cow plants and stuff. Don't worry, I didn't forget them. Just give me a sec. Okay, anyway, I wanted to put in here, I wasn't sure if I should do an island or not. I don't know. Yeah, I even have my chickens still. We've got all the old stuff these days. Can't get rid of me that easily. I don't know if I want to use this or not. I haven't decided. I need to start being careful. Simsie, you're spending too much. Too much. Maybe I'll do that and I'll put like a more plain carpet. I don't know. I don't know. I need to think. Are those expensive? No, only 175. That's okay. Island would be so cute. Yeah, we can. This kitchen is stressing me out, so I'm gonna revisit it. I'm gonna be jumping around a lot. You'll probably notice. The kitchen was causing me stress, so I left it behind, and I will revisit it. McFritz and Kels and Solar and Shelly and Gray and Awesome and Olive and Chris and Rebecca and Jenna and Tegan and Tia and Breville. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, by the way. Maybe I'll just put my table in first. This is that like formal dining room, right? Which personally I think is going to be absolutely beautiful. I just don't know what table I wish to use yet. Maybe I will use that one. Let me think about chairs too. Colors, blue and green. Hey, Princess and Leon and Miss and everybody, thank you for the subs and stuff too. Didn't expect me to be streaming right now. What? Well, Luna, you will be very pleased to know that I stream at this time every day. So, in fact, you can, in the future, always expect me to be streaming right now. Also, we're probably gonna run out of money and have to lower our expectations soon, my dears, and that's okay, because we can do like less in the other bedrooms. Oh, this chair is kind of cute. That's kind of like that's passable for Not So Berry. I don't know if I like the green curtains then. I might do white curtains and put like a green on the walls, because that's a pretty color. We could always do like something minty. I don't know. We can do an excessive amount of green. I mean, the house is supposed to be very minty, so who cares? You know what? Do whatever you want, Simsie. I want to get like a fancier light too. Might use this one. Oh, pretty. Pretty. Cupcake, I usually stream for like 3 hours every day. That's the general thing. Although this weekend, okay, so I still haven't figured out the exact specifics of what time I'm gonna go live, but this weekend, basically I have this idea for so we're doing a big fundraiser for St. Jude, throughout the entire month of May, like we always do, every day all throughout May. And I've been trying to think of like incentives and stuff, obviously. And I had this idea to do a 24-hour leaving my Sims game unpaused thing as like an incentive, because besties, that is the only kind of 24-hour stream you will ever get out of me. But I was like, that's a really fun idea for like, hey, so if we raise like $25,000 for St. Jude, I'll do, this stream. Anyway, I want to test it first, because I've done that before, but I did it for a YouTube video. I didn't stream it, so I wanted to test it first, and I'm thinking I'll test it this weekend, but we'll do like 12 hours instead of 24. But I'm thinking I'm going to test that on Sunday. I need to figure out what time it'll start first still, but yeah, like Dr. Glue One did one recently, and I think it was pretty cool, so I think it'll make for a really interesting stream, and hopefully it'll make for some donations to St. Jude next month. That is certainly the plan. So, yeah, I did it for a YouTube video like years ago. I did that a while ago. All right, I think like 2 years ago, maybe 3. I don't know. It all blends together. So. Oh, that is a very fun rug and something that I kind of want to use in a bedroom. I might use that. It's very minty. I'm not sure. Oh, that might be better for this. Can I size it down? I don't know. It's kind of sad looking. It's all very, very minty. Obviously. It is obviously very minty. I think another window might be nice too, to help with that wall being relatively empty. We can make that even, and then maybe I could put like some sort of fancy, I don't know, like cabinetry or something. I don't know. I'm getting worried about money. I'm getting a little bit worried. I'm spending too much. I really want this. Maybe I can allow myself to have it. How much was it? $950. I think that's okay. Wouldn't that be a nice touch? I think it's lovely. I think we should keep that and then maybe do like a single plant and then call this room for now. And then we can add to it once we've done the other rooms and we know we have enough money to add to it. Because I feel like that room is not a priority. For example, like this is the office. I already bought the computer, luckily, so we're good. We brought it from home when we moved. So we have a computer. Thankfully, that problem is solved. We're covered there. We have actually a very nice computer. But I'm gonna want to put this in here. Yeah, they're not all gonna sit at the table all at once anyway. Exactly, that's the thing. Like your Sims are never actually all gonna use the table. So what's the point? Oh, that's an expensive one. I might sell the cheap one. The new house for the Bell family coming? Well, my dear, we're not on the next generation yet, so give me a sec. Hey, Kitsune with the 11 months, Campbell and Will Fall and Fire and Robin and Mara and Holly and Generic and Mr. Plum Bob and Ryan. Thank you for the subs and bits. Awesome Avery with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Well, I have a science room for the air. That's kind of what this room's gonna be. I don't know how much I can do to decorate it just yet, but this is definitely going to be the air's office space. I might use the like way mintier, ridiculous rug in here. And I might like try and, I don't know, I might try to do this a little bit differently. Why are you so rude? Miles, do you think I'm rude? Is that the vibe that I'm giving? Because that's not my intention. Hopefully that's not how I'm coming across. I won't lie to you, besties. I'm having a real bad day. I'm not doing good today. So I apologize if I'm coming across poorly. Long story short, I get really sick on my period. Today's not been a good day for me. So the past couple days have not been a good days for me. So if I'm coming across badly, I don't feel good. So Emma and Kitty and Wistful and everybody, thank you for the subs and stuff. No, Empress, this flooring is actually base game. It's a swatch. They added some extra swatches to some base game floors like a few months ago, and this is one of them. It's just a base game floor though. Okay. I think I might keep this centered in the room. I actually quite like that. I think it's cool. And then maybe I'll get myself a bookshelf. But we need to be careful to not spend too much. bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. Okay. This one is too much, but it's so nice. So I want to use it. Even so, I want to use it. We have a chess table outside, so I don't want to put one in the office. I feel like it's not worth it. Hey, Mylan, I hope you feel okay. I'm sorry to hear that. And pancake and wait, Nun pancake and Bob pancakes in a row with the bits and the 12-month sub. That's funny. Also, Ariel and Jen and Emma and Soul, thank you for the subs. That is so funny when that happens, when people like with eerily similar usernames both like are in a row. It's like, what a weird coincidence. Like, why are there two people with the name Banana like both talking at once? Who knew? Speaking of bananas, it always makes me giggle though. You want pancakes now? Maybe I'll make pancakes this weekend. That does sound good. Does this come in anything perhaps appropriate? That's a little bit appropriate, but maybe too appropriate. What if we tried something like totally different and we went for like, I don't know, I feel like this office can be a totally different vibe, you know? Like it can be like a lot. We can make it like kind of funky. I think that's what I want to do. This might be a nice wallpaper to put in one of the rooms, just because it's, all the rooms are too busy. Never mind. Never mind. We could probably use this one in one of the rooms. Maybe I'll put that in the grandma's room. Hey, Coco, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. And Scent and Ellie and Mason and Nebraska and Charlotte, thank you for the subs. Oh my goodness. Since she doesn't read chat, can a mod DM me, please? Wicked Cat, are you, I don't, what do you mean? Oh my god, they're yelling about how, apparently Neighborhood Stories is broken and no one is talking about it. I'm checking their chat history now. That's what they want to DM the mods about. I've not had that experience as much as you, bestie. I suppose that would be why I'm not talking about it. I have heard people talking about that, but I've not really had the same experience as you. So I don't know how to make a video about something that I haven't experienced. Does that make sense? I hope you understand. But just so you know, my love, I do read chat. I take personal offense when people accuse me of not reading chat. Because what do you think I do all day? I do sit here and I read chat. That's kind of the whole point of streaming, so. Just because I didn't read your message out loud. Or maybe I didn't see it. There are 4,000 people here, so, you know, I'm not going to see everything. MX and Hot Llamas and Dragon Tears and Lores and Galaxy, thank you for the subs. Okay. Oh boy. Anybody else feel like exceptionally anxious today? Because me too, besties. Oh, that's ugly. Oh my god, that's ugly. I need something that has some more like oomph to it, you know? But I don't know what exactly kind of oomph I am looking for. That would be a nice sort of oomph in a different room, perhaps. But I've used it everywhere. I don't know. Everything is... it's so hard when you're trying to do something all the same color. It's so hard to, like... I don't know. It's just hard to make it not look really ugly, I feel like, is what I have learned. Because it gets really busy really quickly, obviously. I might do white wallpaper in here then. And I think that would actually be okay if we did white. And then, because it's like so bright, I think that would actually be all right. And then we could try and bring in some more of the darker blue in some ways. Let's try that. Last Cake and Valeska and Fancy and Dark and Meg and Lump and Karemi and Minnie and Ella, thank you all for the subs. Okay, I think, Let me look at the green and blues. Maybe something a little bit more blue might actually be okay for this space. Something that maybe has a little bit more of the blue in that. Like, honestly, that might sort of, that chair kind of ties it in. That might actually be good. Okay, let's try that. And then maybe we could do, like, something. How much does that cost? 16? Oh my god. I'm just trying to go for something different. No, that simply won't do. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. Maybe this one? That sort of matches. It fills up the whole wall too, which is actually a good thing. And then I was thinking about getting like some shelving. Now, this won't look that good. Just in general, it won't look that good. But I want to have like a lot of collectibles. For example, I currently have a significant number of these Simmy capsules. And so I think it would be really fun if we could have like some shelves to store our collectibles on. You know, and then we can like slowly keep adding to it as the time goes on. And I think that would be nice. So, oops, that's in the wall. The line on the bay window. Oh, this visual glitch? Yeah, isn't that lovely? Am I like missing one of them? What? Didn't I swear I had an extra one? I don't know. Is that too many still? No, we won't put the element collection here. We have this for the element collection, so we'll put the element collection there, but we could probably put this nearby, and we'll start like filling up this whole thing with collectibles, you know? I think that would be cool. Well, I guess maybe, I don't know how to best do this. Yeah, let's put it like that. We can keep adding to it. Is there a budget? Yeah, the 8,000 simoleons that we have left, that's the budget. Besties, it's not looking good for us. We need to start being careful. We do in fact have a budget. And we're running low on it, so let's you know, will I put the house on the gallery? Yeah, sugar and sass, I always do. Every single house I ever build goes in the gallery, don't worry. Isn't the Not So Berry house budget unlimited? Well, Michaela, just because the rules say you can cheat for money doesn't mean that I, lilsimsie, wish to cheat for money. And I wrote the rules, so. There you go. The rules say that you can cheat to build a house. You're allowed to use, like, free real estate, basically, to build a house, if you so desire, but, I, like I said before, don't really want to do that, so. Alien and Mickey and Forks and Zach and Hannah and Steph and Vicky and Jack and TK and Marissa and Annie and Last Cake. Thank you all for the subs too. Okay, well this room is gonna be the room shared by my teenage siblings. So let's make sure they both have beds. That would be nice if we just confirmed that. I need a bed that has white. And is hopefully not too bright. Oh, this might, How should we do this? This room is like terribly shaped. Who built this house? Because whoever built this house did a bad job. It was me. I built this house. I built it and I did a bad job. I don't like those. I will use this for now. Okay, that actually should be fine. Scoot that over. Okay. Sure. Put that there. Bunk beds, maybe? I don't think I want to use bunk beds. I think I want to do it like this. I don't know. This room is really weirdly shaped. And I think it's okay. I don't really like the color options on most of the bunk beds is the thing. Like, obviously we have some, but this one's a little bit more blue. We could always do that. I don't know. I just, you know, I just feel about it. We could, but is that like too much blue? I think I liked it better before. It looked more formal before, and this house is very formal. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Bearing in mind, besties, if you hate it, that's okay, because these Sims are going to move out like really soon. They are teens, they are going to age up, and they are going to leave us. So it's okay. You know? And these beds are a little bit more minty. I think it's probably for the best. But yeah, these Sims are gonna age up and move out, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's like a placeholder room. This isn't gonna stay. Like when the heir has kids, this won't be their room. This one just belongs to my teenage siblings that I'm barely playing with. I'm sort of going to fail these Sims, I won't lie. I'm going to fail them by like barely playing with them. And it'll be good. It'll be great fun for them. I do have some interesting paintings. For example, this one, this one, this one. I might use that one though. Will this be able to go on YouTube? Yeah, probably. That's what I think I'll do. I guess I haven't fully decided yet, but probably. I think it would make for a good YouTube video, so yeah. We'll get them a little bag of money on the floor here, you know? That'll be fun. And then maybe we could give them like a little fish or something. No, I don't want to do that. Sugar, Max, Ferris, Cindy, Squash, Morgan, Tazimi, and Alien, everybody, thank you for the subs. There's so many things in this house. And they're all scary, is what I've learned. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna do, oh my god, I'm running out of money. I might sell that computer, to be perfectly honest with you. It's worth a lot, so. I do have this yoga mat that I can put on the patio, which will probably be good. That looks good. It's very green. Yes, this is a house for the Not So Berry challenge, so that is very much my intentions. that is absolutely what we were going for. So, okay. What color scheme? We have a computer. We have a really nice computer. It's worth 10,000, so I'm okay with that. It is for the Potts Family app, yes. Amy, Sugar, Max, thank you for the subs. That bag of money is a need, The bag of money is absolutely necessary. None of these things are gonna help me. Literally, do any of you have something I can, like, look, watch this. Desperate times. Genuinely, this is a desperate times call for desperate measures situation, so what do we got? Here, that one has a thumbprint in front of it. Anybody else? Oh, you don't need that anymore. You already have an easel, right? Yeah, you have an easel, so toss that one. My bike is cute. Maybe I'll try that in the front. That can go away. Seriously, desperate times. That goes in the front too. You don't need homework anymore. You're fully grown. You're both teens. Oh, here's trash. Here we go, besties. I did sell the laptop in the inventory, MG. I did. Already. Here we go. We got a couple simoleons, besties. This is fine. You don't need that Wabbit tablet anymore. Sell that. Here we go. All right. Now what can we do? I'm gonna need a TV, so that's step one. I'm also comfortable with scooting these over. Doesn't look that good from the outside, but I don't really care how it looks from the outside because it's only the side of the house. So, am I attached to the art stuff in the gazebo? Yeah, I need it because this sim is an artist. It's obviously very expensive, but I'm good with that being there because she got those things from her career and stuff. So I'm good with the art stuff being in the gazebo because it feels like it's useful. That's something that we're probably going to end up selling once she dies anyway. So change to a cheaper computer. No, Elizabeth, I'm going to keep my expensive computer. I invested a lot of money in that a long time ago, and I like it, so... I'm going to keep my pricey computer, unfortunately. Should I use this? We have enough money. You're all panicking, but we're fine. We're like actually fine for money. It's okay. We'll be good. I was thinking about using the, look at this. You know the cottage living stuff? I might not use that rug, but you know this one? That's kind of the vibes, you know? It is kind of the vibes. I just don't know if the rug works, but the couch definitely does. I'm just saying. Does it come with chairs that match? Yeah, but they're not really, you know. They're not really... Oh my gosh, what if we did that? We gotta switch the rug. Because hang on, those are minty, but they've got some color to them. So it's kind of cool. The floral kind of works. Oh my gosh. All right, that could be good. Okay. We're gonna have to pick a rug very carefully, but we can get there. We'll figure that out. We must also pick a beautiful set of curtains. Something that will thoroughly impress everyone. That is not what I want. Let me look at the cats and dogs ones. Colors, packs, cats and dogs. What do you got for me? Oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Okay, also MK and Felicia and Olivia and Lily and Lulu and Meg and Angel, Angelina and Haley and Amy, thank you for the subs. I feel like that is, those are thick curtains. Maybe I don't want those. I liked these because they were thinner, but then they're a bit more green, which may not necessarily be a bad thing. We still haven't furnished the bedroom. I wish I had more money. We really need to start sending some Sims to work. I'm trying to think. But it's okay. I mean, here's the thing, right? This house, like, it's never done. You know, this is one of those things where we are going to be adding to it progressively, like, as the generations go on. So, you know, we don't need to be, like, done, final, over today. Because we will continue to add to it, so. It's not like this is the end-all, be-all. The white Nifty Knitting Rug and Debug. Do you know what? I like the Nifty Knitting Rug. I do, but I feel like the white swatch, obviously I have to turn on Debug for it, but I feel like the white swatch of that rug, it's like so white. Do you know what I'm talking about? How it's like so white. Because that white swatch of the rug is like, it's very bright, basically. Yeah, it's very bright compared to a lot of the other white swatches that we have in the game, which I always feel like is almost too much. Does this work in white, maybe? Or could I make it work in that color and do, like, the darker... I don't know. I don't know. What do you look like? I mean, we could do that in white, but... I do think the dark green looks good with the chairs, but I don't know if the chairs look good with that rug. I don't know. Something more creamy, you think? Yeah. I don't know. For the lighter couch? I think I did too. I feel like the lighter couch is more like classically minty. Cottage living rug. Cottage living rug might work. It's definitely, I don't know if that works with this. I don't know. I'm gonna spend way too long trying to figure this out. Oh, we are in for it today. I'm warning you now. Darker floors? Oh, absolutely not. White plum, the floors are my favorite part of this. I like how bright and light everything is. The hairy rug. The hairy rug from City Living. Do you think the fuzzy one would be, like, weird in a space like this? It comes in green. You like it? Really? I thought it was, like, too modern. You like this rug? Oh, boy. Really? Did Cottage Living come with a... No, it didn't come with a coffee table. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna look at every rug again and think more. I don't think I want to do something fuzzy. I think I want it to be like... I think it needs to be a little bit more formal. What if we had, like, this one in the sort of creamy color? Okay. What if we did this one in a creamy color? And then we had, like, some green on the walls. I think that might help. And we can get some more decorations in here. I'll probably put, like, a fancier light. You know, we'll do some... Probably not that tall of a fancy light. We can do, like, a small fancy light. Set color and intensity to be brighter. I think that'll be okay. I do feel like this might need to be, I don't know, because it's so similar in the color of the rug. It might need to be something different, but I don't know what. I do want, like, a formal one. Once we get some stuff on it, I think it'll be okay. Do we have any, like, stuff? I do have shelves still that we can sell for money. I think that's okay. I do want to put, like, a coat rack. This will hopefully bring in some more colors, too. Maybe some shoes. Thermostat. We don't have a thermostat yet, so that's a good call. We can definitely try and get a thermostat. We're gonna need one, so. Good point. Well, let's put the thermostat, like, right here, maybe. Need some plants. Kennedy, I promise you I will be putting plants. Don't worry. We're all on the same page. Everybody, we all want plants. That is a given, okay? You don't need to worry about plants. That is something we will certainly be adding. Is it a regular thing in American houses to enter directly into a living/dining room? Do you know what? People ask me that all the time. I mean, in a house like this, there would probably be a more formal entrance, right? Because it's kind of a fancy house. But if you have, like, a smaller house, a lot of times you just open straight into the living room. I mean, I'm sure that like a lot of apartments where you live are probably like that too. They might not have hallways. Sometimes they do. Like the house that I live in has a very long hallway right in the front. But like, I think it's very normal to have, probably where you live as well. I find it hard to believe that this never happens. People ask that all the time, and I still find it hard to believe that never happens where you live. Like, surely that happens in places. Like, every place has, like, a nice entry. Like, yeah, your apartment goes right in the living room, exactly. I feel like that happens in a lot of places. The apartments will just walk straight in. Again, in a house like this is fancier. You probably would have, like, a more formal entrance, but, there's not enough space for that, so... yeah, that's very normal here. And I feel like it probably is normal where you are too, but I don't know. Okay. It's funny watching people in chat discuss it because people are saying opposite things. They're like, well, in the Netherlands, it never happens. And then people are like, in the Netherlands, it does happen. So it all just depends on your experience, probably. It's probably different for everybody and what they've lived in, but... Okay. I want to put a fancy clock, but... I don't know. We're running out of money. I'm gonna buy furniture for the mom's bedroom. I'm sorry. I need to make sure I do this first. Because I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried. I need to make sure that all the rooms are furnished. Then we can spend the rest of our money, like, decorating. We don't have any pet stuff either. Don't worry. I know that. That's fine. That's not expensive. Don't worry. Okay. I think I may even... We use this in this room. It looks so cute. But I was thinking I might use, like, the one... It's kind of... Maybe it's only 1,000, isn't it? The one from, Cottage Living. I think this bed could be super cute in here. I feel like maybe even in the blue. I want to use that fireplace. I do, but I'm not sure it works. I might have it... Maybe I'll do it in that color. Maybe I'll do it in white. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's okay. We can't spend too much money. We have to be very careful. That is the new fireplace from the new kit, yeah. Like I said, I really like it, but I'm not sure it's gonna work for this particular space. You don't think the wallpaper is the vibe? Oh. I really wanted to use that one. I liked it. We're gonna get the cheapest nightstands for this dear sim. So sorry to my mother, but this is all she gets. Is that Flossie's room? Nope, this is her mom's room. Flossie is a young adult now, so she's like kind of the heir. She's sort of taken over. And the main room belongs to her. I need more money. This house is like so much. I wish that I had done something smaller. I feel like that would have been better, but alas, here we are, so. It's happening. We did landscape, yeah, Sid. Bulldoze? Yeah, okay. No, the clock is really expensive, I know. I just want it. It's okay. One of these days we can get a smaller house. And to think that I did try and build a smaller house. Do we have an expensive grill we could sell? No, I don't think I bought a grill. Oh, I did. I bought this one, but it's, I think that's worth it. I think the outside can stay how it is. Do the walls now to make sure we can afford it. I'm not worried about wallpaper. I'm not gonna go under 3,000. I'm gonna leave myself with some money. I know you might think that I'm not going to, but I do intend to leave myself with some money because I'm worried about bills. So I wanted to, I'm not gonna spend everything. You're all going to like dire situations that we're not in yet. So don't panic. It's fine. It's not that bad yet. We're okay for now. It's not that dire. That person made me feel self-conscious, and now I want to put a more proper entry. I wish this house was different. I wish the whole house was different, genuinely. I want to have like a more formal. I don't know. We could probably put like some of my family photos on this wall. I do have some interesting ones in our inventory that I haven't hung up in a while. Like, that one of my dead cat jumping off the counter. I think that would be lovely. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe if we got like, we have all these tiny pet photos. I could probably get myself like a little gallery wall collection going on. This is the 11th generation of this family, so I could probably sell some of these. There's some duplicates. There we go. Here's how you get 6 additional simoleons, besties. Look at that. A lot of these Sims are dead, so don't sell too many. Make sure you keep one of each. But like some of them are, you know, ruined. So there we go. That's nice. Look how many pet pictures I have though. There's one. There's one. Here's one. Here's one. I probably have some more in my inventory. I just hung that one up, so maybe I'll keep that there for now. Do you have any? No? Okay, that's fine. I'll arrange these. They're defaulting to white frames when I hang them because I've already hung them once and changed the frame to white once before Medicine. That's why. It's because I've already done this once. I've changed it before, so they're defaulting back to what they once were. Does that make sense? One too many. Okay, maybe we can get a photo right now of the other dog so that we can hang it up and have like a 4th one down here. What? That one? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Let me take a photo of you right now. Simstagram pet. Oh, that's a good one! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good. Alright, let me hang that up. We've got... Come on. Hang up. And I'll sell the rest. This one is the one that keeps glitching and thinking it's on a table even though it's not. See how it keeps going back? Whatever. I don't even care. I literally don't care that it does that. I don't care that you're glitching. I like that it's glitching. I think it's nice that it's glitching. I think it's fun. Personally, I enjoy it when there's Sims glitches. It's fun. And I don't get upset because I like them. Anyway, those are past pets. Yeah, it builds character. Right, exactly. That's kind of cute, actually. I quite like that. Do we have any more that might be nice to hang up? Maybe we could get some on this wall. He's dead. That's Goopy. He was my husband. That one's ruined. I think all of those are bad. That's bad, too. Oh, no. That was me and Goopy as well before he died. I think the rest of those are all bad. How about you? That's a photo of Goopy, but a bad one. Oh, more bad one. Did we not get... Okay, there's a good one. Okay, I was gonna say, did we not get any good ones? Because, like, if so, that's upsetting, because he's dead, so... That's a bad photo of me and my girlfriend. There's a better one. Okay. You have nothing. You have nothing. All right, well, we can hang these up for now. I have more in my inventory, but... maybe actually I'll put this in your office. That could be kind of cute, like on her desk. Her and her girlfriend on the desk in the office. Oh, I quite like that, actually. Let's put that up. This is the Goopy wall, right? Goopy might be dead, but at least he's on the wall. Oh, we got some more pet pictures. Oh my god, look at that one. How about that one? There. Well, let's hang up all of these. This will hopefully fill in some space for us. I'll do this like that for now. That's like some photos of some old generations. This one is more recent, or this is an older cat picture as well, but I might size that up and put it in here just because then I'll have a picture. And this one's also Goopy. Maybe I'll put Goopy like... you know? It's nice to have pictures. This is helping with our empty walls. These are past generations. It's kind of fun to hang up some old photos, so... we haven't really been hanging up old photos much recently either. Look at how many of these we have. Loads of old selfies. Is there any good ones that I could maybe hang up bigger? Oh, that's a nice one. That's garbage. That's a larger photo. I might put them. That's the Gen 10 and Gen 9 Sims together. So that could be good. Because now we're on Gen 11, so it might be nice to have some old pictures. Okay. That helps. The walls are more full. It's more lively. Place the glitch picture on a table and then back on the wall. It'll fix it. Oh, really? Oh, it did. Thank you. That has literally been glitched for like weeks in real life. So thank you. Sincerely. Do you think I'm willing to try to have a hamster again? Oh my god, literally, why? Oh my god. Do you see the glitch with the rats? My first pet stuff is so busted. I literally just placed it and it said the rat is dead, so never mind. Because the rat's not, it wasn't, there's no rat in there. What if we put it and then didn't put a rat in it? Oh my god. But like, what if we just didn't stock it with a rodent? Oh, the rodent's in there. You know what? I'm gonna try again. There's still a rat in there. And I'm gonna give it another go. And then probably by like next week, I will give up again on the rat because it will keep glitching and saying it's dead when it's not. But for now, I'm gonna let it be and I'm gonna try. I will try to have my rat again because I really want my rat again. And the rat makes me happy. But unfortunately, the game is so unreasonable that it's kind of impossible to do. Okay, anything else that we might want to put out? You have a hedgehog and it's working okay. You're saying you honestly have no problems with the game saying it's dead for no reason? Because I've had rats. This has been happening since my 100 baby challenge. Literally for like 3 years in real life. I've had issues with the game saying my rat is dead when it's not dead. Are you saying that you don't have that problem? You honestly don't have that issue. Is it just the rat? You've never seen that. You have a hamster and no problems? So the rat is glitched, but the hamsters aren't? Ooh, why? What is wrong with this stupid game? It says basically the glitch is that it says that your rodent is dead, even though your rodent isn't dead. And then all of your Sims get sad and it says, baby whisked away. You've never seen that? That doesn't happen in your game. How often do you play with rats? Is it possibly related to my mods? I don't know. But that happens to me a lot. So. That's ugly. I might do it like that. I think that's cute. Never happens to you, use them all the time. Well, what the heck then? The game is out to get me. I don't have my pet bowls. I do have a large dog, so I want to get a large pet bowl for said large dog. Okay, those are my gnomes. Those can stay. And paint the wall. Bestie, I know I need to paint the wall. Don't worry. I will paint the wall. I just want to figure out what I want to do decoration-wise first. What are the gnomes from? That's a set of cards that my Sims made as a decoration once. All right, let's put like... I'll give myself some nice things. Oh, we can sell that. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, good money. Yeah, we paint the walls last usually around here in case you're new. That is usually something I do in most of my builds. So, and that's ugly. Okay. Maybe I could put that upstairs somewhere though. Maybe you could have it in this room. Why? I don't know, because I can. Why not? Smoke alarm? No, Mona, we don't ever do those. I don't put smoke alarms in my Sims builds. You may have caught on to this by now, but I prefer to not have the firefighters come. Yeah, we thrive on chaos around these parts, so I don't use smoke alarms. I like that. Let's get like a little range. Ah, whatever. Do it like that. And then I want to get some really pretty tile. I don't know exactly what I'm going for because there are some, ew. There are some that might work, but I want it to be sort of, I don't know, like you get it. I want it to be all in this area. And I want it to be kind of, that one has some beige that kind of matches the counters. Which might actually be nice. Maybe I'll make this like, honestly, maybe I'll just make them white. That might be nice. And then we'll just have to get some wallpaper in this area. Yeah, I definitely want to have some more stuff in here. I definitely want to be able to add to this area a little bit, but to me, it's okay for now. Oh, you know what I was going to put was this in here. I was going to use this wallpaper. Maybe I will. Saves me some money. Honey Spawn, we can't play in a Not So Berry starter. I still have too many Sims. People are so hung up on that. They keep asking about it. I understand, but people are like really hung up on. I built like a not so berry starter home like 3 months ago, literally just for fun. And in the video, I was like, I just feel like building this. I probably won't even use it, and people still ask about it. I've built so many not so berry starter homes. Like I've probably built like 15 not so berry starter homes over the years. Like if I was gonna do it, I'd probably still build a new one. So. No, you're fine. It's not like a bad question. I think it's funny how people like keep asking about that house when like in my head that was never even a thing that I was considering using, you know? But people like still ask about it. It's interesting how like they remember, you know? Okay. Could I put plants on top of the cabinets, or is that out of date? I don't think that's out of date. My concern would be less to do with it being out of date and more to do with not having enough money for that. Genuinely, like I think that would be cute, but I'm just worried about, I don't really want to spend on plants for on top of the cabinets. I'd rather have stuff like more lower and more accessible. So you seem very annoyed with something. I hate when people tell me that. That makes me feel so self-conscious. Bestie, I just don't feel good. If I'm coming across bad today, I'm so sick from my period. I'm having a really bad day. I'm not annoyed. I just don't feel good. Oh. Now I feel self-conscious. Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right, we have not a lot of money left. So let's work on finishing the outside. We already did like most of the landscaping. The new goal is more to organize all my graves. That's kind of like the last couple finishing touches we have to do, obviously. Okay. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. I'm literally begging you to not do that. Are you serious? No, just one then. Okay, let me just make sure all my graves are lined up over here. Basically, I've been collecting these, like I said, for 11 generations. This is my most prized possession. So, before those of you that are new to the stream ask, no, I'm not going to build a separate graveyard for these. I really like having them on my front yard. Sincerely, this is like my absolute most prized possession. This is like, in my opinion, the best part of this legacy. So I don't intend to ever build a separate graveyard for them. I really like having them with me. It amuses me a lot. So they will stay. These Sims have more right to this house than the Sims that live in it currently. So they've been here a lot longer. Oh, it's gonna fill up so much of the space. Oh, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. Okay, I will say, it seems like we're gonna have sort of the graves in like two sides. Like we'll have all of the human Sim graves over here. We can have all of the occult graves kind of together, and then we can have the pet graves kind of together. And I feel like that'll be sort of a good way to divide it up, you know? These ones are vampire graves, these black ones that you're seeing. They belong to 3 vampires. This one is an alien, and these are all of my pets. Like I said, we've been playing for many generations, so there's been a lot of Sims in this family. I didn't like kill these dogs or anything. They just, you know, die of old age. They've had a lot of time to do that though, because it's been many generations. So if you're concerned, that's all that's going on here, I promise. The people I can't make any promises about. Hey, Coco and Waylon and TG and Moonlight and Tired and Brittany and Pocket and Steph and Pop and Val and Alice and Hildegard and Among Us and Spicy, thank you all for the subs. The little grave, this one's not a real grave. Where did it go? This is a fake grave, but that's because it stole one of my, so basically one of my Sims pets died when I wasn't home. I was like in a different household. And so I didn't get the gravestone, it disappeared, and then it randomly reappeared, but what did I just do? it randomly reappeared. So I don't actually need it anymore, but that one was like a placeholder grave for the grave that was stolen from me. Because I thought I was gonna miss one from my cat, but then it came back, but then I kept the placeholder because I thought it was funny, so that's what that is. It's just it's a filler, basically. You know what? I kind of like the idea of leaning this up against that. That's kind of cute. All right, and then maybe one last little set of flowers. That's kind of cute too, because it's like near the graves, which is sort of nice. Maybe I'll get like myself a couple of rocks. I'll probably eventually replace that with a grave, but you know, that could help. We don't have any spellcaster graves yet, no. Although I do hope to get some. So, hopefully that answers your question. Oh, and then I have this, that's right. Oh, I think that's actually quite nice. Yeah, I like that. All right, anything else we can add in? Like any final touches we could throw in? On the patio, we have a rocking chair. I have my yoga mat. I have my chess table. In the back, we've got the swing set. I've got my pond for murder. I've got this. We have mom's paint studio. We have a little sitting area. Dining room. I'd like to get actually some art on this wall. Maybe I could put like a fancy portrait of this sim. Maybe I'll get, hang on. Oh, we could put some pond effects. We could put some fireflies. That's a good idea. I'm actually going to quickly, I'm going to take some photos of the not so berry air just to hang some up. Excuse you? Come outside. I can't click. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. Save the game. Save the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? You will come stand here. Oh, the stupid rat. This is what I mean by the rat. I can't. I literally can't. I can't. Megan Moo, Charlie, thank you for the subs. Oh my god. I'm cheating it away. No one's upset about a baby. There is no baby. You're upset about a rat. And the rat isn't dead either. It's a glitch. Okay, now you will take a photo of my sim. Come on. You will... Okay. Okay. That's quite cute. And it's like in front of the pond, you know? Oh, that's a pretty good one too. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Hopefully those are nice, because like... Oh, it's blurry. Oh my god. Why? Are they all blurry? That one's not. Alright, that's good. Also, hi, Dad. I love that. That's a nice picture. Let me take one more. So we'll see if we can get some crying photos again. Hey, Gia and Megan. All right, you look too pretty. That's not good. These are so cute. I love the... Oh, that could be good. See, this is what I'm talking about, you know? Oh, wait, that one's kind of cute. Maybe I won't get any crying ones. Let's just get some cute ones. All right, that's actually okay. That should do. Well, we can save those for later as well. Maybe I could hang some up. Angry, cute. All right, at least one of the cute ones is cute. Why am I just covering the walls with like photos of my sim? We'll have to like replace these with family photos more so once she has kids and stuff, you know, but this will be okay for now. I'm okay with that. I mean, we could do some pictures of like her and her mom or something instead. Here, wait, let me give this to my sibling. Or we could do like hang on, maybe a selfie might be cute, just real quick, because then it's easier for me to not have to deal with them. We'll get a little picture in front of the new house. See, that'll be really good. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we have some photos. Maybe I'll hang up that one last. Oh, we could put that one. Oh, I didn't do this room yet. This is the mom's room. So it might actually be cute to get like some photos of them together. That's nice. Right? Let's do that. And then we can maybe spend like a little bit of extra effort on, oh, I loved this painting, but it doesn't really work in our house. We can spend a little bit of extra effort on getting like some furniture for the mom. Nothing too much, mostly just cheap stuff. Jack Hurricane, thank you for the subs. Her mom was Gen 10, so our sim is Gen 11. The new Not So Berry sim is Gen 11. Isn't that fun? I'm really excited about this. It's coming along really nicely, I think. Are those chickens in the inventory? Yeah, absolutely they are. Thank you for asking. Yep, those are chickens, thank you. I've had them for a while. So. All right, I think, honestly, besties, we probably should stop. Like, we should call it with that much because I want to make sure we have a little bit of money left over for bills, and I'm worried about not having more. So I think this will probably be okay for now. And then we can, again, this legacy houses are never done. Like we're gonna keep playing with this family, so we'll keep adding to it as we go along. But I'm gonna get this on the gallery for you. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. I built a new house for my Potts family. This is for Gen 11. And we're starting the Not So Berry challenge. But yeah, we'll keep adding to it. The game thinks it has CC because of all my family photos and stuff. Also, I think that is Planes in the Sky, yes. I wrote Gen 1. Yeah, I know, Star Knight. This is Gen 1 of Not So Berry, but it's Gen 11 of the Potts family. It's both. It's both. Quick tour? Yeah, I'll show you around. So out here in the front, I've got my graves. This is my favorite part of the house. I've been spending a... Sorry, Eugene says, haha, loser. I've been spending a lot of time getting all of these, obviously, over the course of these 11 generations, so that's the best part. And then we also have, like, my little observatory and stuff. My sim is going to be in the scientist career, obviously, so that is for her to use for her logic skill and stuff like that. And then we have like this big wraparound porch, which is pretty nice. Her mom used to be into yoga, so she has a yoga mat. We have a rocking chair, chess table. In the back, we have a swing set. This is my Pond of Doom. I bought this for the scientist career as well. My mom is an artist, so she's got a little gazebo to work with it. We have a little table back here, which is kind of cute. It's all obviously mint colored because of the mint gen of Not So Berry. You walk straight into our living room. I would have liked to have furnished this a little bit more, but I'm running low on money and I don't want to run out, so we can add to that. The kitchen is kind of the same thing. I wish I had like a little bit more going on in here, but it'll do for now. And then we also have this little office space. I've got some space for my collectibles and things. We have this little dining room. Same thing, wish I had more, but it'll do for now. Love the bathrooms. I spent way too much money on them. That painting is super expensive, but it's adorable, so I'm keeping it. Upstairs, we've got the hallway. Same thing. We've got another really nice bathroom over here. And then there's 3 bedrooms upstairs. My little siblings share a room together. This is the mom. This is her room. Also, probably could use some more furniture, but I'm running low. We have an adorable bedroom and bathroom. This is for my new Not So Berry Sim. This is like her main room. And then that is the rest of the house. So, like I said, I wish I had some more going on, but we'll add to it. Yeah, we still have $3K left, but I'm worried about bills. I want to make sure that we can afford them when they do come. So I'm not going to spend any more. I'm going to leave the $3K just in case something happens. We do have pet bowls, Ariel. It's right here. I should fill it because we are now living in this house, so we need it. The front door is actually from Strangerville. So, anything secret in the tower? No, nothing secret in the tower. Like I said, we're kind of running low on funds, so nothing secret in there, unfortunately. Okay, well, do you know what? I think tomorrow I would probably like to play with the Potts family. I might save that for tomorrow though, and I might do another house build. I'm kind of feeling in like a little buildy mood. So I might, what if we went and built like another Not So Berry house, but like a real Not So Berry, more reasonable Not So Berry starter instead of this like giant one. Because this one is sort of impractical for the average player, but is practical for me. So Fallen, Katie, Cindy, Cutie, and Kate, and Ainsley, and Little, and everybody, thank you for the subs. Not, and Shy, and Simmer, and Anna. Cindy asked if I would do a subathon. Like, would I stream for a month straight? Good God, no. There is literally nothing in the world that would make me do that. I sincerely apologize, but I'm not cut out for that. I'm not cut out for that. I'm so sorry. I'm just not. Base game? Yeah. Let's do a base game one. Maybe we could do like a base game red one for Gen 2. Why not? Let me disable my packs then. James Turner disable packs. Maybe we'll do like a 30K red gen house or something like that. 40K maybe. We'll see. All right, I'm going to make this base game only. Unfortunately for Little Dika, I am also going to uninstall the Katy Perry Sweet Treat CC. If I'm going to do this, I probably shouldn't put any sweet treats in it. So maybe no sweet treats in this base game build that we're doing. All right, I'm just quickly disabling all my other packs. I think we can do red really easily with base game. So not Katy Perry. Bring her back, Katy, please. Sage, Dove, Salita, Fallen, Katie, thank you all for the subs and stuff. The gingerbread man is critical to the game. Do a candy shop? I'm actually planning on, well, I planned out a whole video I was gonna film today, but then it didn't work. Also, I had to do something so scary today. Oh my God. Okay, I mentioned this already, but I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you about this, but whatever, I already said it, so it's fine. I did an interview with the CEO of St. Jude, Rick Shadyac, but like, besties, me interviewed him. So I was the one asking the questions. First of all, this guy, he is really good at that. He knows how to talk. Like, it is really impressive. He is really cool. I won't tell, I mean, it's for Play Live, like, to sort of, like, talk about Play Live and talk about St. Jude, like, for their live stream before Play Live. So I'll tell you when it comes out and you can watch it. But, for example, one of the questions I asked him, I was, like, talking about, like, if his dad and Danny Thomas, the founder of St. Jude, were to see St. Jude now, because St. Jude was founded almost exactly 60 years ago in February. So it's like 60-year anniversary of St. Jude. So I asked him that question. The guy flipped it on me. He was like, what would your dad think? And he was like, I know your dad has struggled with cancer, and, like, he must be so proud of you. He knows how to make you feel good about yourself. He is really good at that. Like, it was very impressive. I was like, wow. First of all, shocked that you knew that. But, like, that was really nice. Like, wow. But anyway, I was really impressed. He's really, really good at, I mean, obviously, like, you know, he's the CEO of the fundraising portion of St. Jude. Like, of course he's good at talking to people, you know, like that literally is his job, but I was just really impressed. I think he's really cool. So, you know, it checks out, but I was really impressed by him. It was pretty cool getting to talk to him again today. So I met him before. I met him in person, actually, at South by Southwest, because we did a panel together last month. So, all right, I'm just going to bring Stanley in for this. No, his dad did not found St. Jude, Drew, but his dad did work with St. Jude a long time ago. His dad didn't found St. Jude, though. Okay. Random sim. We're going to build a not-so-berry house now. Building base game not-so-berry houses. I'm changing the title. I felt like still building, so I was thinking we could do something something quick. Should we do it like here? Let's do it in Oasis Springs. That could be cool. That could be cool. All right, let me pull up the not-so-berry rules so I can show you. Basically, Gen 2 of not-so-berry is rows. And so let me explain to you what goes on. You had everything you desired as a child, but you were always longing for more. As an adult, you had a hard time committing to relationships as you're so focused on your career. If we had a workaholic trait in The Sims 4, you would have it. You have absolutely no parental instincts whatsoever, but you still love your child with all your heart. And the traits are hot-headed, snob, and romantic. You have the serial romantic aspiration, the politician career. You have to have only one child, complete the politician career and serial romantic aspiration, finish the charisma skill, leave someone at the altar, and then get married for the first time as an elder. So the idea behind this was kind of like you would be dating a lot, almost get married to somebody, flop and not get married to them, and then only actually get married to them as an elder. Like you would only finally go through with the wedding when you're old, but you would like try to get married when you're younger. You just bail on them. The idea with all of Not So Berry was to kind of like encourage people to, and me, mostly me, to like play in ways that I hadn't before. So that was kind of the thought process behind that. We were trying to like combine things that we didn't usually do, and it's kind of like how Gen 1 is like mischief and also the scientist career. It's like those you might not think would work together, but it's kind of fun to try them. So anyway, it's kind of fun. So you've never had a sim with the workaholic lifestyle? I feel like all my sims get the workaholic lifestyle now that we have lifestyles because I don't take days off. So they all get the workaholic lifestyle. It's so annoying. Okay, anyway, I think I'm gonna give myself like, testing cheats on. 35,000 for this could be good. And then I guess also keeping in mind that this sim only has one kid. So let's talk it through, right? They live probably on their own. They probably don't live with their partner. They have one kid, and that kid is obviously Gen 3. So the kid is the yellow gen. So we can have that kid's room be yellow. They're a workaholic, so they probably have an office, or it would be nice to have some sort of designated office space. And we want the charisma skill, so that could be something to think about. You know, we need to talk about, like, big law for 2 sims. It's only 30 by 20. It's not that big. It's okay. Many mirrors. Yeah, we put a whole bunch of mirrors in here. That's the idea. Hey, Turkey and Nerdy Side and Sunny and Veda and Ox and Sage and Debbie Liz, thank you all for the subs. Romantic lot trait. That could be cute. Never mind, I got just the base game installed right now. Whoops. Whoopsies. Okay, well, what sort of style house do you think we could do? This whole area is kind of like mid-century-ish. I know the first time I played Not So Berry, I did a sort of mid-century modern house for the red gen. So that might be kind of fun to do something similar again. I don't know. Well, we're just gonna wing it. We'll see what goes on. We'll see what comes out of this. Probably just one story as well. Yeah, Ruby, you do need city living to be a politician. The challenge does require packs. We're just doing the house-based game. just for fun. The house is base game, but the packs or the challenge isn't. Okay. I feel like, I don't know. It's interesting. We've got a lot of options. I feel like if we put the convivial lot trait, that would be good because it would help you with your charisma. So that's probably for the best, right? And then otherwise, I guess let's just build. Okay. Okay. It's not going to be that big. It's actually going to be kind of small, but that's okay. Yeah, the politician career is actually kind of hard. I haven't played the politician career in like literally years. I honestly couldn't even tell you the last time I played through the full politician career. I never do that one, so. What pack is it from? It's one of the active careers from City Living. Okay. That'll be nice. Did someone adapt NSB to base game? Yeah, loads of people have. There's definitely at least one, if not more than one, conversion of Not So Buried to be base game. And I made a version of it for The Sims 3, if that's something you're interested in playing as well. There are quite a few variations of it. You know how sometimes houses like this will have like a chimney in the front? What if we did that? Would that be like ugly or would it be cool? I think it could be cool. I kind of like it. And then I feel like that would be the front door would go in there. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think that could be nice. Let's do it. I'm gonna do like black trim on this. Why does the roof look like that? Do you understand that you're causing me stress, game? Do you understand that? Can you tell? Do you see it? Okay. All right. 3 bedrooms and an office on the inside. Oh boy. We'll make it work. This will be fine. It's gonna be so cool. I really liked the idea of I don't know. I kind of liked the idea of it being like this, but maybe it would be better if it was wider. And then we could do like some small landscaping in that little area. Reminds you of The Sims 3 Sunset Valley? Oh my gosh, yeah. It does a little bit, huh? Okay, that would be like a little part of the front porch. Maybe I'll do it in a darker color. I don't know. I think this could be cool. And we could have that go just to a certain point and then we could put something else coming off of it. I don't know. This could be interesting, I think. All right. Telix and Kitty and Hot Mess Tess and Nida and Oki and Chai and Amelia and everybody, thank you for the subs. Stepstone walkway and like alternating grass and stone. We could do something like that. I mean, with like the debug ones, the live edit ones, we can always come back to the front. I'm just trying to kind of lay out like a general idea. We can always like chain. Oh, shoot. Ugly. I didn't really think about this. In my head, I was like, oh, maybe we could use like the Get Famous door. No, you can't. You chose to make it base game. I want to do that one. That's cool, right? Oh my god, the lighting is terrible. That's better. thought it was pink. I think of the rose gem as being red, Queen Jess, but it's rose for a reason. That is fully open to your interpretation. Isn't that fun? Is this for a video? Maybe. We'll see, I guess. Might end up being for a video, but kind of just depends. There is a pink generation later on in the challenge, which is why I would consider this one to be more red, but if you choose to interpret it that way, I don't really care. You're the one playing, you know? Should do the roof asymmetrical? It is. It is asymmetrical. It's kind of fun, isn't it? All right, I don't know how I want to do the walls here. I guess it kind of depends what room I end up making that into, but I might, maybe I'll do it gray. Do you think gray would be ugly? I prefer it with the black windows. That's the problem. I don't want this to be all black. I want the door to be red. Can I try non-open concept? Well, that's the first time anyone has ever asked me that before. Usually I do that, so that is an abnormal request. I don't usually get asked to do, people usually are like, oh my god, finally do an open concept for once. So that's actually very interesting that you ask that. Because that is not a usual request of me, so. All right, I think I might, I don't know. Originally I was thinking it might be fun to do something like this, and then I got the idea, hang on, look at this. What if there was like, some sort of trellis in the back? I think this might be cool. Nope. Let me get the top. I just want to have like a kind of interesting patio because I feel like that would be kind of fun to have like a proper, oh my god, I'm kind of failing at this. But I feel like it would be kind of fun to have like a proper outdoor space. I mean, you can safely assume that this sim will be doing a lot of entertaining, obviously, being in the politician career and then trying to max the charisma skill, so that could be a cool spot to hang out with people. An idea of when the next shell challenge might be? McKenna, Saturday? We're gonna do another shell challenge on Saturday. You came at a good time to ask that question. Yeah, we're doing it on Saturday. That is the plan. Okay, I like that. That's cool. And then, oh, did I not put the last? I thought I had put this in there. Oops, go away, go away. There we go, like that. Or was it better without it? No, it's not better without it. Is it better without it? Wait, maybe it looks okay like that. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll keep it. I like it without it. All right, so presumably, this house is large. I was gonna say, presumably, maybe that could just be open. That's how you get to the outside. And then this will be like the main bedroom. You know? That could be good. And then we have, for some reason, a giant bathroom. I prefer to have hallways is the thing. You have boys as heirs in the Not So Berry. Bestie, you can have whoever you want as the heir in Not So Berry. There's not a rule about stuff like that. You can do literally anything you want with that. I think... what if it was like this? This might be odd. I need to think about it. But what if it was like, doors like that? That's an ensuite bathroom. This room isn't very fancy though, so maybe I don't like it. Maybe this, hang on. What if it was like this instead? And then this is the ensuite bathroom. There's 2 bathrooms kind of in a row, but on the side of the house. And then that's like a hall bathroom. That's the private one for this bedroom. This could always be the office. And then we could sneak another bedroom somewhere else. I don't know. It's even a little bit bigger than maybe I would have. It's kind of a square. That's tough, but that's small. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Well, wait, hang on. This is fine. That's how we had it before, but better. Oh my god, that makes way more sense. The bathrooms are better sized anyway. Okay, and then I have like a little hallway. But then that poses the problem of like, where does the office go? And what the heck is this? It's all a hallway now, and that's bad. But I don't want to turn this into anything because I want there to be like the exit to the patio over here. You know? Oh wait, this is gonna be cool. Hang on. Think about this for a sec. What if there was like a planter box there on the end of it? Wouldn't that be fun? There could even be like a proper wall. That kind of thing happens a lot in real life. Ooh. That is fun. And then we could have like a big pool. Oh my gosh, we've got potential for the outside of this house. But we just have a really, really giant interior space that maybe isn't good. Well, that makes me wonder if we should swap this situation and have like more of the living space. This could be the office still. And then we could have maybe more of the living space like over here somehow. Like the living space could be in this and in this. And then we could have the bedrooms split up kind of like this. You know? We could always make the bathroom a little bit. They're the same size as each other, which is maybe not for the best, but that could be an interesting way to split it up. And then this patio could be like, oh, do you know what I want to do though? Which is annoying because we don't really have anything appropriate for this. I wish that we had like bigger sliding glass doors because I hate that. That is just not the vibes. Like the tiny door. This would be fine coming out of like this bedroom. You know, that's okay. But I just hate how small the sliding glass doors are. It is really not the vibes. Like that's not what we're going for. You know? Should we do that all one glass wall? Or just 2? But like, why isn't it the same size? Why is that not the same size as the glass windows? And the ones for medium wall height, like I do this a lot where I'll use the ones for medium wall height instead. Look, because the medium wall height ones are closer in height to the size of these, but then it clips out the ceiling. That's something that I do a lot because it But then, like, first of all, it's not the same color, which is, oh, there we go. But, like, why does this game do this to me? You know? Why do you do this to us? Then I wonder, what if we put, like, all sliding doors? That's the kind of thing you might find in real life. It'd be like those doors that fold, you know? But then is that ugly? It's hard to say. Because you, again, you probably would find that in real life, right? Not a fan. You like the windows better? Oh, ouch. No, this is realistic. I've never done this before, so I might let it sit for a second so I can think about it, if that's okay. Lower the floor so the doors fit better. They won't because it's not lowered outside. That doesn't work like that, unfortunately. What the heck? Okay, well, this would be like the living room, right? We'd do a really nice living room there. And then this would be a sort of kitchen dining area. That's the office. Looks kind of odd. Well, Bestie, I then pose you the question, what looks more odd? The small doors? I'm ignoring people that disagree with me now because I like it, so I'm going to keep it. I love you all though. I do, but I'm now deciding that I like it and I'm going to keep it how it is. There comes a point where you have to make your own choices. All right, I want to do like a polished concrete maybe in the bathroom. We can think about that. All right, window wise, I'm gonna do like 3, and it will be off center. And this room will belong to the parents. I might actually make this bathroom a little bit bigger just because that seems like it would be nicer to have the rooms not be the same size. And then in this room, this is the kids' bedroom. So we'll do a couple windows. And then here, this is the bathroom. I was thinking of doing something like that. It doesn't look the best from the side of the house, but that's okay because in real life, that's how it goes anyway. I need to put them on the same black swatch. My bad. All right. There was only one odd comment with 1 million I like it. That's true. I will say that oftentimes, I'm sure we've all come to understand this in real life as well. Sometimes the bad ones stick out more. As I'm sure we all know. I think we're all familiar with that concept, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna do red countertops. And I wanna use the white, I think, with it. Or, oh, what if no, I don't like that, never mind. I don't know what I want. We want to put, I don't think I want it to go all the way to the wall, which is another problem because I'm trying to make it be spaced a little bit more interestingly. Glass door for the office could be cool. I was thinking about just opening it. I was thinking about having it be like that. Oh my gosh, I need windows. Preferably big ones. Lovely view. But we would put like columns. I don't know which columns, but we would do something like to make a fake arch, basically. I don't love how these look. So maybe I just don't like the hardwood. I don't know. Really unsure. Really, really unsure. There's some kind of cool, like, polished concrete. That's very trendy. But I don't know. The view is so beautiful. Oh yeah, this is lovely. The view is just lovely. But then we could put like, I was thinking if we did these, this might be prettier. I don't know what particular color scheme. Maybe that one. Just trying to think of ways we can get something more interesting. I don't know if I want to do that though. I never use this. Let's swatch that one. This comes in a pretty interesting, like we could do like a kind of cool square, which might be fun. It's part of why I liked that counter in the first place. But I don't know if that's cool or not. It might be cool. We can do like this oven here, sink there, or fridge there, sink there, maybe. We could do some like nicer ones as well. Can I add bar stools? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna put bar stools like around the... It's interesting because this is kind of like, it's almost like an alternative to having a dining table. You know, like that kind of like fills the purpose of the dining table, but in a sort of more interesting way. No, this is the red gen. Oh, I haven't added any red in yet though. It was gonna be the red one. Yeah, budget's out though. These are expensive. These are really expensive. Maybe that's okay. Oh my god, the cabinets are so ugly on this. That's a whole other issue. Gameplay unlocks entitlement. We can get something pretty. And we could do some shelves. I just don't always love the look of them. But we can try. It's hard to do open shelving in Sims kitchens because we don't have a ton of stuff to put on them, but we're making the red one just for fun, Maisie. Literally just for fun, to answer your question, because we wanted to. We just thought it would be fun. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. We could do cool red wall, and then we could get like some painted brick or something. Maybe even that painted brick. It's all kind of red and black is sort of what we're going for with this, but it's kind of cool. It's definitely different than what we sort of normally go for. That's a different color altogether. I don't know. It's interesting. Let me see about making a window in the... Oh, I don't think I'll do that. I want to, but I don't know if it's, not very red, but I like it. Well, my dear, I'm not done yet. So give me some time. We'll get there. I'm putting it back to how it was before. We're not done. So it's not red yet, no, but it will be. Can we put like two kind of fun pendants Why do they place like that? That's ugly. Should I like... I want cool lights in the kitchen, but we don't have cool lights. Maybe I'll use those, just to have something. Set color and intensity, all lights, to be a little bit colder. Am I doing all the colors today? Brew, I won't have time. We'll do this one though. But there won't be enough time to do all of them. Not even close. No. I wonder if we got like a more... I don't like it. This is like not my vibes. You know, this whole house is just not my vibes. The whole style, not my vibes. Not even remotely. I'll probably put a table there. I think that'll be cool. Should I put wood in the living room? Or in the office? Are there any modern tiles? Well, we're doing it with just the base game is the thing. And the base game, I mean, we have like these shiny subway stuff, but I don't like those as much. And then there's more, like this is like more of a sort of, that actually does come in red, but I don't like that shade of red. It's all very gray. I think that's part of the problem that I'm having, is that the floor is gray, the walls are gray, but I don't really want to put, I don't know if that floor looks okay with everything, so then should I do like a solid, more like wood floor, maybe? I don't know, I just didn't like how that looked that much. We could do like a proper, and then maybe that would be better. We could always put like the polished concrete in a couple spaces. I just don't want to have, I don't want to have it all so gray. If this was lighter, would it be better? Maybe if this was more gray. I don't know, does that like tie it in better? I don't like this. I don't like this area. I don't like the wood. We're gonna spend all day on this. Oh, I like that better. That actually I think is way better. We need to get something different with the counters, but I don't really know what. Because I don't think I want them to be white. Like I don't know if that's good. I feel like that's almost odd. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Right, that's like too... You think a yellowy wood? What, should I do yellowy wood on the floor too? I mean... No, just the counters. Do you think that's odd though? These counters are tough. Even with the new swatches they added, I feel like it's still... I think we can use brown wood with it. I think this swatch might be the best. I think that's probably for the best. Okay. Let's use that. I think that ties it together. And it gets some like warmer colors in here, which is nice. It's only one bathroom, which is a little bit sad. How can I fix that? What if we had like a small, hang on. What if there was like a small bathroom right here? We can stick like a bookshelf. This might actually be cool, so hang on. What if we did like a small bathroom right here? We use this as like the placement for some bookshelves. And this was like one of those little one tile wide bathrooms that I've done. So there's like at least an extra toilet and it's more of a guest bathroom. I think we can make that work. We get some built-ins. We're doing a not so berry house right now. Yeah, Nat, that's what we're up to. And that makes this room a little bit smaller, which might actually be a good thing. What do we got? There's actually some really interesting stuff. I do think that rug kind of works with this layout, though. I hate to say it, but it kind of does. Jesse, we're building a not so berry house right now at the moment. We finished like the mint one that we were working on before, and now we decided to work on like a red one for a future generation. Not to actually play on. I probably won't even use this one. Mostly just for fun. So, is it for Rose Gen? Yeah, that's what this is. Have you caught on by the red yet? I kind of like that. I actually think that's kind of cool. Could use like these more gray. It's not giving rich politician, but it still looks great. There's not even any furniture. Give me time. Oh boy. The internet is goofy. I feel like no matter what I do, people are gonna be like, it's ugly. Oh my god. I feel so exceptionally fragile today. It's because I feel like Bessie's, full transparency. I feel so nauseous and I have the worst cramps. I actually feel like I'm dying. It's a miracle I'm still here right now. We are not doing good today. It has been a rough couple of days. Oh, I was about to say, why are you still here then? Well, because I'm having a good time. This will be fun. This is the gray kids room. Maybe I'll do the kids bedroom first, because then I'll feel like I've made more progress. Basically, so in the Not So Berry challenge, right? Like each generation is a different color theme, and so the red gen, not gray. Sorry, it's yellow. What am I saying? Yellow has a gray kid. Never mind. I lied. I'm getting ahead of myself. So never mind. It needs to be yellow instead. Okay, well, maybe we could use something like this, though. What am I talking about? Gray. Yellow. I fully made that up. That one's fun, but it's not as, I don't know. Yeah, and the yellow gen is obsessed with space. I think that bed would be really good for this. It brings in some extra color, too. Ketchup and mustard house. Literally, though. Like, that's fully what's happening here. It is. It's the ketchup and mustard house. Oh, that could be nice. That's a good furniture piece. Brainy and M and Lucy and Cassie and Aunt and Cardi and Apples and Kale and Jelly and Ariel, thank you for the subs. Yeah, there's a lot of really nice swatches in the Dream Home Decorator pack that are yellow, for sure. We're doing this house with the base game just for fun, because, you know, you don't often get a chance to do stuff like that for Not So Berry. At least I haven't done a lot of base game Not So Berry builds. So I'm not doing this with Dream Home Decorator at the moment, but this is not the 11th generation's house. No, this is just for fun. What I'm doing right now is just for fun. No Sims will actually live here. For now, at least. Maybe eventually, but this one at the moment is literally just because it's fun for me. Put a rubber duck in there. Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. We could do that. Okay, so the yellow generation, they are clumsy, ambitious, and a loner. They want to be an astronaut. As a kid, they want to master the rocket science and handiness skills, build a rocket ship when they get older. Sorry, they don't want to master those skills as a kid. I just meant like when they grow up. But as a kid, they want to work on that stuff a little bit probably. So it might be nice if we put in like this thing. This could be a cool addition. I wonder, should I just put it like directly behind the, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it over here instead. Desk situation is tight. Not So Berry Let's Play when? Well, we're doing Not So Berry on Twitch right now, if that answers your question. We're kind of just starting it too, so you kind of caught us at a good time, I guess, if you haven't seen it yet. Okay. Oh, we don't have any smaller desks in the base game. Maybe we could, oh, we could fit the thinner one. Oh my god, duh. Why did I forget about this one? That makes way more sense. I might swap this out. Hang on. Do that. Put the skinny desk. Okay. There's not a lot of yellow in here, but yeah, that skinny one is better. Maybe I can give them a cheap laptop. Switch the dresser and the science table. We could. It's a little bit tight with the door. I kind of like the science table where it is. I'm sorry. That is very bright. What does that give you? Confident decor? I don't know if I'll use that. I don't know if I'll use that. This one comes in yellow, but my sim is not sporty. Not at all. Can use the yellow table lamp. We can get some books. We can put the little pencil case. I'll place that. That'll be nice. Oh, I think that's cute. Your first loud Dan moment? Yeah, Dan is, he's streaming too, so you could probably hear him. Okay, I'm thinking about posters that would probably be good for a kid that is obsessed with space. This kid in the future, obviously, is gonna end up going to space. They're gonna build a rocket ship and stuff, so we can get some kind of fun art for that. That's cool. There is a solar system light. Yeah, there's a ceiling light that's a solar system light. We can put that in here. Would you believe me if I told you that was part of the inspiration for this generation, by the way? Literally wanting to have an excuse to use that light and thinking it would be funny if the kid had it. So... Dead serious, by the way. Completely not a joke. Like, dead serious. That... Okay, I want to put... Let's do a little lamp and the rubber duck on this. Duck. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll just give him a lamp and a duck. Because what more do you need in life than a lamp and a duck, you know? No, a book probably. Sorry. Mine changed. Put the duck in front of it. There we go. That'll be good. That is cute. Okay, I like that a lot. I do like that a lot, actually. What else? Maybe if we put like the posters above the bed a little bit. I want to try and do posters and not, I mean, there's like that rocket thing, but I think it's kind of expensive. Oh, I wonder if like, what if we use this instead of posters? That could be super cool. And it kind of ties in the blue of the bed a little bit. That's like space, you know? Is this a starter home? Oh my God, no. Oh, not even close. No. I've spent way too much money on it. It's not a starter home anymore. No. Unfortunately, I have way crossed that bridge. Way too far gone for that, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of money, but Candy, we never really actually had a budget, you know? Like, we said we had a budget, but I'd rather just decorate it to my heart's content as opposed to, like, sticking to a arbitrary budget that doesn't actually matter. So, I'll probably just keep it like this. I want to do, like, a yellow full-length mirror. Does it come in yellow? That one's yellow. Does this come in, like, yellow? Oh, that's better. That might be all right. That seems like a fully functional kids' room. Got everything they need. The third gen is yellow. So red is gen 2, yellow is gen 3. So the kid of the yellow gen, or the kid of the red gen would be the yellow one, right? So that's kind of cute. It's fun getting to decorate like with sort of specific Sims in mind, you know? It's kind of exciting getting to be a little bit more intentional with this stuff. Yellow rug. Oh, Bestie, trust me when I say I tried. I don't like them. I'd rather use this one. I'm sorry. There might be some yellow curtains that aren't super ugly, but... Oh, wait. Maybe I will actually... What if I just put one curtain panel of yellow on that side? Just to get a little bit extra. I think I might. I like it. All right, let's do this little bathroom. That'll be nice. I wonder if we could use this sink. And we'll get a little... Oh my God, I'm out of money. Oh boy. It would be useful to have a tub. Thinking realistically about this generation, like, you probably have a pet, you know, like, I mean, you don't have to, but you might have a pet, you might have, who knows? It's just nice to have some extra stuff like that. There's not a lot of red rugs in the base game. Oh my God, I should use this when the Not So Berry Sim has a baby, like when my current one that I'm actually playing with, because the Mint Gen, when they have like the red baby, that would be so cute because it's like green and red kind of together. We should keep that in mind for our future gameplay. That would be good. Oh, this red plant is gonna be awesome in here. Could probably put that by the door, actually. Quack and Sim and Emma and Rowan and Gator and Cupcake and Stuff and Soap. Thank you all for the subs. Okay. We have this whole big long wall. I was thinking I kind of wanted to put like, I kind of wanted to put a table. I just don't know if it's too, I think it might be too tight to have a table there. What if we did it like this? Is this like super ugly? Honestly, I ask you this question. I come to you in need. Is that super ugly? I don't usually do stuff like that, so Kind of a fireplace on that wall. I mean, we could. That's true. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I need to dwell on that. I'll come back to it. I apologize, but I need to let it soak in. Think about it. There's not a lot of good red, wall color wise. I don't love a lot of it. I would probably, I don't know if I'll do that. We want to do a lot of red accent, like lots of really bold sort of accent walls in this house. Because that's sort of the key to tying it all together. Is there a nice red brick in the base game? Yeah, we got red bricks. Do you think we should use a red brick? I don't know. You have a giant bowl of mashed potatoes? Oh my gosh, that does sound good. I'm kind of jealous. Were you on MCC? Because I swear you were. Robbie, I wasn't in like the Minecraft Championships, no, but a lot of my friends were. So you may be thinking of some of my Sims friends. But that's okay. Understandable. Let's get a computer. Nothing too expensive though. Well, maybe I could use this red chair in here then. You like the red brick in the kitchen? I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. We also have like this kind of red brick. This is like a painted red brick. Why are you doing that? Literally why? Why would you do that? We could go for like a more brownish red brick too. The kid has a more expensive computer than the one in the office. I know. I'm trying to calm it down though. I'm spending too much. I'm spending too much money. I need to We need to like hang on for a sec. We're gonna get ourselves into trouble by spending too much, so let's put some cool lights. I need to come back to the kitchen and the brick. I mean, the brick in the kitchen, sorry. Come back to the kitchen and the brick, I said. No, I need to revisit the brick in the kitchen. I'm not really sure what I want it to be like. Also, this place is going to be way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. I apologize. But I don't really apologize that much because it's fun to have nice houses, so. That's kind of cute though, right? We can get like a little lamp on the desk. And we can put like some cool red artwork. Oh my gosh, the pop art stuff would be so fun. Wait. I know that's like pink and not really red, but it actually is kind of cool, huh? Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if I would put anything under it. And then what would I stick in this little corner? Is there anything like fun and fresh that might work? No. I'm also out of money, so that doesn't help. Maybe a chair. Maybe a comfy chair. We could do like a chair. Maybe a black one. Maybe it could be red. No, that's too much. No, I like the black one better. Maybe if we did like, this one is a little bit more toned down. It has red and white. And then we could put like a little table, a little lamp. Call it a day. Does this come in black? Yeah, it does. windows in that corner. Well, I wasn't sure. This is, so that's actually the chimney. So that's why I wasn't gonna put a window there, because it's, the game thinks it's my chimney. So, what kind of PC do I have? Jade, mine's a custom build. You can see all the specs in my panels, though. That means like all the things that are in it. It'll tell you like, oh my god, that's floating. It'll tell you like, you know, what my graphics card is and all of that stuff. If that's what you're looking for, you can find that in my panels, so. Okay, I think it's gonna float no matter what. I would rather it float than it be like clipping into it, because I feel like when it's clipping into it, it looks weird. Oh, that's not floating. Oh, I did it right. Hang on, that's good. That's okay. I actually quite like how that looks. Maybe we leave this room for now. Not mess with it too much. I'll put some like white wallpaper and then we can add to it. I do like that though. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe if we had a little bit of brick. Just for some fun. Maybe a clock? I'm sorry, I'm spending too much. Games, Angelina, Dan, Fluv, and Leonie, thank you for the subs. Sorry about Dan again. Clock looks cool. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then keeping the floor? Yeah, I wanted to have the floor be concrete in there. I thought it was kind of interesting. Okay. Maybe... Was there a video today? I sure hope so, because I made one. Yeah, I did post a video today. Okay, good. I'm like, did it not go up? No, I did post. Phew, okay. Oh my god, I don't feel good. It's fine, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in pain. Okay, good god. Besties, today is not a good day. Today is not a good day. Oh, all right, I'm gonna get a really expensive one. That's 8,500, never mind. I'll use this one. That is nice. That is fancy. And we deserve it. Let's get a cool light. Why are you apologizing for being in pain? Because I feel like it's ruining my stream. I just want to play The Sims. I just want to play The Sims. Oh, I haven't saved the game yet. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Let's get something cool on this wall. I want to get like, genuinely, I'd put this. That's kind of my vibes. You know? I kind of like it. It's red. It's Bob pancakes. It's fancy. It's kind of like exactly what I'm going for. What would I stick back here? Oh, what if we put a bar in that little nook? That's cool. Your Sims can still use that, by the way. Why did that delete? Come back. That's kind of cool. Is this base game only? Yeah, this is base game. We thought it would be fun to try and do something base game for this. Oh, I love this mirror. I don't think I'll put it in my house anywhere, but we don't have a lot of like really cool accent mirrors. So much in the base game, unfortunately. I wish we had more. I wish that we had like one that, because like this is pretty much the only one. I don't really want to put that in the living room. This one looks like a medicine cabinet, you know, like. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Did I miss your sub? Dan, I literally just read it like 2 minutes ago. Maybe you didn't hear me. Either way, thank you for the sub. I think I like that mirror. I actually might keep that. I'm sorry if you don't like it, because I kind of like it. So sorry. So sorry. Full wall of mirrors at the bar? Oh, do you think? Wait, that's actually kind of interesting. Do I like that? I don't know. No, I think I'm sorry. I think I don't know if I want to do that in that. I don't think I like the full mirrors. Oh, you like that? Oh, no. Okay, maybe we have to put it back then. Well, what if we could try and make it look like it's a little bit, so you can still see some of the brick. That's kind of cool. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make it so I can see even more of the brick. Because then it's kind of like showing the full trim around it. I like that, I think. I want to put a plant in here. We're lacking. Or should that go there? Maybe that should go there. Feels like the vibes? I think so too. Ferret, I mean, thank you for the subs. Okay. And then this little bathroom, I put a little toilet. I'll do a little sink, probably something cheaper, to be perfectly honest with you. We can do this mirror. Oh, that's a little bit wider than I thought it was. Should I get a... I mean, we can do this one. I just don't know if I like it. Is it better in black? Maybe it's better in black. We could put like a red towel though. The towels all come in red. Oh, that's kind of a nice shade of red as well. Oh, I actually quite like that. Open the door and smack the wall. You know, Smooth, people often complain when I do rooms shaped like this for bathrooms, but I literally have a bathroom shaped like this in my real life house. And it's fine. The door opens out, it's fine. But like I literally have this in the house that I live in real life, you know? So I don't see anything weird about this. Like this to me is, you know, it's fine. But it's convenient. It's a nice little extra guest bath, which will be good to have access to. But yeah, the door opens out. Mine also only has one toilet. Mine's actually a little bit smaller. Mine probably is like, the wall's probably there. It's a little bit smaller in there. But yeah, it's fine. Mine, it's probably like 2.5 tiles in my real life house. You didn't realize I was still live and it wasn't auto playing a former stream after the main house was done. Oh no, you thought it was auto playing an old stream. Oh my gosh, that's actually really funny. No, I'm here. This is real. I'm actually live. Real life Simsie is here. Besties, I want to work on the outside. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a bit inspired by the backyard right now, and I kind of want to work on it, so. I want to put a pool. I have, like, a vision for what I think is kind of a cool-looking pool. Should I do it one tile smaller? I'm going to put a fence. No, we're not on the Rose generation. We're just doing this for fun. We don't actually have Sims that are gonna live here yet or anything. We just felt like building it. Maybe I'll put a half wall and I'll decorate it like it's a fence. Well, hang on. Maybe I'll put like the pool out a little bit further. No. Taller. No. Taller. We can have like a little side gate over here. I don't want that to be all one. I was gonna put like a little bit of landscaping in there. Maybe too high? And I'll do the same thing over here. Too high. That's cool. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay, give myself some more money because I have now made it significantly more expensive. It was going to be like 35K and now look at us. 70K probably is where we're going to end up. I'm going to do some cute bushes though. Well, hang on. Can I do... This would probably be... I like how these look a little bit better because they're like a little bit more, I don't know, bushier. It's not as like flat as these are. More alive. They look, yeah, they're a little bit more alive. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. This is actually so similar to the build that I did for my own first time playing through Not So Berry for the red gen. Love and Jay and Bim Bam and Sweet Pea and Beauty. Thank you all for the subs, by the way. Explain why I put a hole in the wall instead of adding a gate. Well, one, because you can't add a gate on fences. The reason I do that, these aren't fences, I mean, they're half walls. The reason I do that is because there's no gates that match this fence. I use this fence the most often. There's no gate for it, only this one. It's not the same. So when I use that fence, I just put a hole because there's no gate that matches it. When I do half wall fences, I'll just leave it open, or you could do something like this, obviously, to put like a fake one in, but you can't put it on the half wall, you have to put it on a fence. So you have to like put it in first and then add to it. But this is a cute way to do it. I put obviously a fence there and then I put the gate on the fence. But I don't know, no gate could be cool. We could do that gate, we can think about it. There's not a lot of swatches. That one has like blue in it. I don't know. We can think about it. But yeah, that's why I do that. I might put some red flowers down here. I think that could be so cute. Although we may have to do some switcheroos quickly. Let me get my half wall back, put it over a little bit, basically, because it's kind of close to the... But I think it would be fun to have some red flowers. Do I put that in a little half wall? I don't know. I guess I could. We have to be careful about how close we scoot it, though. No clipping. Don't I feel like this is too low? What, the wall? I'm okay with the wall being low. I'm gonna have to paint it, and I'm gonna think it's ugly when it's painted, so. I'm okay with it being low. That is absolutely fine by me. This could be cute. No half wall? What, you don't like it? I thought it looked kind of cool. I'm gonna keep it for now, okay? I might change my mind later, but I'm gonna keep it for now. I think it looks kind of interesting. It's a little bit different than what we normally do as well, which is cool. So, let's just put like some white tiles in the pool. And I will get myself a little pool ladder, probably right there. I will probably put a light right there. Am I gonna finish the house today? Yeah, probably. I think so. I think we should have time. I think so, at this point at least, yeah. That's not what I want. not that one. Not that one. Maybe like... Oh, what if instead of doing a patio table, we did like lounge chairs? Oh, that's way more fun. Who needs a table for the patio also? Like the lounge chairs are way cooler. I like that. Lucas, if you want to disable your Sims packs, I recommend you look into, just Google like James Turner disable packs, okay? It'll take you to James Turner's website, and he has like a thingy you can, it's like a tutorial, and then you can copy and paste the like text string that you need to do it. Just Google James Turner disable packs, or just Google how to disable packs in The Sims 4. It'll get you to the right link. I would link it for you now. I mean, we can, but this way you know how to find it again if you lose it. But literally just Google James Turner disable packs. I do that every time I want to disable a pack in The Sims. James Turner disable packs, and it takes you to his website, and then you can copy and paste the stuff you need. Because you have to like text or type into your origin, like disable packs, and then like GP1, GP2, GP3, GP4, like, so you can just copy and paste the text string and just click on which ones you want to disable instead of having to type it yourself. But yeah, it'll come up when you search it. I say that because then it'll be hopefully easier for you to find in the future if you need it. Yeah, that's all I do. Just Google James Turner disable packs. We put a bar in the living room, Sid. We put one right here. It looks pretty cool there, I think. I like the backyard on this one. I think this is really nice, actually. I still have to do this hallway, and I have to do the main bedroom, obviously. So, oh, forget it. Just motherload, whatever. Forget it. Just get some money. You can use this bed. I keep just cheating, like, slowly. I want to put some trees. Hang on, I'm going back for a second because I want a tree. And there's palm trees around here. And there's, maybe I'll use these. I just want to get myself a couple of things to fill in the area. We'll work on it. This is the Not So Berry Gen 2. We aren't actually playing Gen 2 yet. I'm just building this for fun. I probably won't even use this for Gen 2, to be honest with you. I'll probably make another one. This is just, we're building it because it's fun, so. I don't have any Sims that need this yet. God, I hate the lighting! Okay, sorry. Debug stone path from the gate. That's a fun idea. Let's do that. Wait, let me get some bushes first. Hang on 1 second. I will hopefully line up some of these just to have something like, and then testing cheats on bb.show hidden objects, bb.show live edit objects. All right, debug. They're talking about, didn't notice Stanley. Yeah, I just put Stanley in here because he's easy to use as my tester sim. When we talk about the debug stone path, we're referring to this. Super cute item. And, of course, it is a little bit too close to the edge. So hopefully we can scoot them in a way that is nice. But yeah, this item is just in debug. It's base game, obviously. Looks cool. We talked about using that in the front as well, depending on how we end up doing the front, but that definitely looks nice on the outside. For sure, we'll do that back here. You can stick the little trash can there. It's a good spot for it. Thoughts on adding gnomes? Well, we can put one. Shin, Matt, and Comrade, and Kayla, and Samantha, and Alyssa, thank you all for the subs. Among Us, thank you for the gifted subs, too. Okay. Let me get, like, some... Oh, sorry about Dan yelling. Let me get some of these. Cool. Cool. Oh, I really like how this house is turning out, actually. This is pretty nice. Inside is absolutely not done yet, but we'll get there. put that. Honestly, put a little bit like underneath each of these, maybe. Dan scared you? Thought someone was in your backyard? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Dan is so much. I know. I'm like actually sorry. I don't mean to scare you. Oh, it's just Dan. All right. I don't know what color we're gonna put on the outside. I think I want to do like some black paneling and then a red wall is kind of what I'm thinking. Does this come in black or only in gray? Oh, that's annoying. I want like something black, be it paneling or some sort of stone. I want to get like a cool... I might use different brick on the outside than that. I might use the black brick. I just am... No. And then we would do, like, obviously red. Maybe this part would be the gray. Maybe it won't be that gray. It might be something different. And then this part will be red. Kind of like a two-toned, almost three-toned, I guess, looking vibe. How does that look in... I don't know. I need to think about it. I might make that smaller. And then I'll put some flowers in the front of it, maybe? Looks really good. I think it looks cool too. I feel like this might be a nice sort of look. Obviously then we'd put, like I said, some flowers maybe in the front. Oh, hello, Snap. Have you come to say hi? You can jump up if you want. I'm just building. You are welcome to join us. There she goes. She has answered our call. That's actually really funny. Right after I say it, she's like, okay. Okay, I'm up. All right, how do we like that? Is that good? Is it bad? What? Don't you do that. She just tried to hit my little cow plant. Unbelievable. You think you can trust somebody, and then all of a sudden they're trying to hit your cow plants. I don't know if I like that. I might want to do what I did in the side yard, but we'll see. Let me get into the debug. Snap, you're on the keyboard. Let me look at these as an option again. Oh, hello. Okay. We would do like, ooh, maybe I'll do that one instead. That's cooler. It's more concrete. Could I do it like this and not have it be ugly? That is what I wish to know. Is that cool, or should it just be like straight down? Because we could do it just straight down. And that would be okay too. But then what? Like, do we put, I guess we do this in here. And then like the black. You like the curved way? Okay, that's good to know. We kind of have to be a little bit strategic about that then. And the way we place it. Thank you for hanging out, by the way, Snap. It's very kind of you. Because I have to make sure that it isn't too tight. Obviously, it's a little bit close to the edge here, so... Oh. Is it gonna be able to do this and not be ugly? I'm using the green line as my spacer, by the way. How does that look? Is that weird? I know it's a little bit, like, farther out from this. But... in real life, no one would walk that way. Yeah, in real life, you'd be like, I'm just gonna walk straight up to the front, please. Thank you. But in The Sims... I could put my mailbox up close to the front of this. That'll be a nice touch. Maybe we can get a light. The lighting on this house is kind of ugly. It's like the lighting from the sun is kind of ugly, I should say. It's a good way to fill up the yard when you don't have graves. Yes, you know, it's so difficult to figure out what to put in your Sims front yard when you have no graves. And I just think that, you know, these big giant stones are a good filler. It's a good alternative. It's a good different kind of giant stone. Okay, I think, let me, ooh. Thank you, Snap. I'll put the house in the gallery, yeah, always do, don't worry. This one's fun too, because it's base game, so hopefully you'll be able to play in it. All of you. If you so desire. I mean, obviously it's a little, different, because it's all red, but it's cool. I like that little brick accent there. I think that's nice. Okay, we can do some little brick accents on these little walls as well, perhaps. I don't know what color I'm gonna paint the walls on the outside, though. That I have not yet to decide. I do like that. All right, you go all the way there. The red will go... Oops. Oh, sorry. I knocked my water bottle over. My bad. Sorry, everyone. Did not mean to alarm you. So sorry. You can't play on my builds because you play on Xbox. Pi, you should be able to use this one. This one will be on the gallery and you should be able to use it. Even on Xbox, you should be able to still use it. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to. What if we did, like, this as the fence? Because that looks kind of like a fence. Obviously it's gray, but I do wish this was different. I'll say that much. I wish that this was like almost a little bit darker. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe that's like the additional texture that I so desire with the tiles. Is that cool or is it ugly? Is this better for the fence? I don't know. What do you think? Do you like that? Oh, the lighting on this lot is so bad. It's so hard to figure out what to do with it. I can use a little bit of this fence up here. It's shiny. It's kind of fun. Ooh. All right. That's interesting. You don't know if you like how shiny it is? Yeah, I'm not sure about it either. I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let it sit for a second, just so I can like soak in the shiny, and then if I decide I don't like it, I'll change it back. But sometimes it's good to like let it be and work on something else, and then, you know, revisit it. Once you know. Okay, so we'll put like, I think if I could do some red curtains. No, this house is not in Newcrest Marta. This house is in Oasis Springs. This house is in Oasis Springs. We have these like panel curtains, which are interesting. That could be a fun little touch. The hotkey to change the time is L. If you want to switch the time of day, you can press L. That's actually a pretty useful one. No, this lot just has grass. I didn't put this grass, Marta. This neighborhood has this grass. I didn't put that there. That comes there. I didn't like add in grass paint or anything. It's just like that in this one. Okay, maybe if I use this. I do like that one. Will this be for the next gen? It's based on the red gen, yes. Will I use it for my red gen? I don't know yet. That much I am unsure of. So, I don't know. We'll see. It is for the red gen though. I'm building it mostly for fun and not so much like for any specific sims or anything. I just kind of wanted to build something else, so we're doing this one. I didn't have anybody in mind yet, so. Your first time here? Hey, Scarlett, welcome. It's nice to meet you. I'm glad you could pop into the stream today. Is it budget limited at all? Well, it was. It's not really budget limited anymore. We've kind of gone too far. So it's not really a budget build at this point, no. If that answers your question. I've sort of eliminated that from my goals. What's it currently at? 64. Oh my god. I don't like how it looks on the outside. Oh my gosh, we should use this. I forgot we had this. This isn't the new painting. We can definitely use that on this wall somewhere. That would be super cool. Okay, cool. Fun. Maybe I'll put this in here. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't like how the outside of the house looks. We're gonna have to think about it more. You hear the sounds of dinner being made? Should I put a bag of money? This Sim is a politician. You know they're shady. That seems appropriate to me. I think that works. Okay. It's the bribe money that they've accepted. Of course, right. I like it. I actually quite like this room, to be honest. I think that's really nice. That's my campaign funds. The door shall have the hinges in the corner. What, you want me to switch it? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not really sure how I want to do the outside. Now I'm wondering if I should do the outside in white and have black accents. Or what if the red was less red or a different shade of red? I don't know. I'm just thinking. The politician career comes with the city living pack. For the darker outside. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look at more gray stuff. I don't know what I want it to look like is the problem that I'm having. Obviously that was the second choice. We could always do this. This is a little bit less shiny. This is more of a brown shade. Let me try and, it's 8 a.m. What time, does it get better or worse as the day goes on? Oh my God, it gets worse. 6 a.m.? There's no time of day that is okay for this. Do we like that gray better? I think I like this one better than the shinier one. I don't love the exterior of this house. But it's okay. Well, now I'm wondering if I should put like, this is like money that we don't really have or need to spend. But you see all the ones that the game is like counting as a room, and you see how they have like the white? I don't really want you to be able to see that. So I want to like cover them. You know? All right, I like that better. Looks cool from the outside and the back. You liked the white the best? That's funny because everybody else hated it. The rest of the chat was like, nope, not the white. Nope. So I don't know. Everyone's got different opinions for it. It's okay. Make the extended pieces in the roof shorter. Yeah, I didn't realize they had gone that far in. We can get a little bit of money back that way. We still haven't finished the inside either. So we'll have to do that. Okay, let's work on the inside a little bit more. I will say that we wanted to put a lot of the white walls inside, like the white, it brightened it. Yeah, I don't know. I need to think about the outside more. We have to kind of come back to it because it's scaring me and I don't know what to do. Okay, we need to figure out something to go on this big giant wall. We know we liked this cool piece of art, but maybe I'll use it in the living room because it looks pretty good there actually. So there was talk about putting a dining table, but then it was a little bit too big. So we could do like a square dining table perhaps. That's always a possibility, with just like 2 seats. That could be a fun thing to throw in. Oh, I think I like that. And we could put like another bookshelf over here. We have a bar. We put a bar right here. So we already got a bar actually. Suggestions for not getting burnt out in The Sims. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I honestly, I think you should try some challenges. See if you could find, I mean, like, I'm playing the Not So Berry challenge right now, but you don't have to do that one. You think if you could find a challenge anywhere, honestly, even like the scenarios, the new scenarios, because they've given us a whole bunch of new scenarios in the game sort of recently. You could always try out one of those too, see if any of those like makes you excited. There's a bunch of them now that are like actually long and really hard. Like for example, one of the ones, I'm gonna do a stream on it soon, but one of them is like you have to max the cooking career, but they set it so that your sim is like extremely prone to starting fires. So it's a disaster. Like you're just burning up the house constantly. And I think that's actually quite fun. Like, and that's kind of a different way to play that you maybe haven't played yet. And it's hard. Like it might be like kind of funny. So that might be an interesting thing to try if you're like struggling to get excited about The Sims right now, just because it's like so weird and different. You might have fun with that, you know? Otherwise, it might stress you out. It might actually be bad because it's so hard. I don't know. Maybe I'll put that there, actually. But that could be something that you could try just to see if that, if it excites you. If you want to play Sims again, you could try and do some, like, scenarios or something. Also, I think a lot of people, when they get bored of, like, certain... Because the thing is, The Sims, like, it's kind of, like, three-parted, right? There's, like, cast, gameplay, and building. If you're bored of building, try some gameplay. If you're bored of gameplay, try some build. You know, like, you could try and do that, too. That's how I keep myself interested in The Sims. I just jump around a lot. I do, like, all kinds of random things in this game. Although, I don't know. I think I have... I think I'm really good at keeping myself entertained with The Sims. I really love The Sims, and I'm real good at coming up with stuff I want to do. Like, I've always got something I want to do in The Sims because I've been playing. I don't know. The Sims is special to me, so I'm always good at coming up with more things I want to do. So I don't necessarily always have that problem as much. And I also guess I jump around a lot, so that helps too. You can always get some more custom content, too, if you play on computer and not on console. That's always one way to, like, spruce it up, too, is to get some more CC. That might be fun. That could be a good way to get some more exciting things going on in your game, you know? Just get some new stuff. And it's free, so. Don't need to worry about buying a new pack or anything. Get, like, Little Dika's coffee house pack or whatever. That'll be fun. You'd like it. Okay, let me put this. This will be cute. Or the Sweet Treats one, but that one's not out publicly yet, so. That one's not ready for you yet. You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that one. Okay. Maybe I will make it smaller. That could be fun. Less shelves. You got the Sweet Treats pack because you were too excited. You, like, paid him to get it early. Hey, I support Lil Dika on Patreon too. I'm with you. I will say, if I were to ask him for it, he probably would have sent it to me. But he knows that I pay for his Patreon, so he doesn't have to. Okay. I think, and here's my thing, right? If I'm gonna make a YouTube video about someone's CC pack, besties, the least I could do is pay for their Patreon. You know? The least I could do is sub to their Patreon, you know, if I'm gonna make a video on it. I think so. Okay, I like this. This is kind of cute. Put that one up high. Maybe I'll just do 2 high shelves, actually. Hard to do these with just the base game. Oh, you know what, actually? Maybe I will sneak the candles on this side. And my paintings... Oh, never mind. They're not doing it nicely, so never mind. I don't want to. I'll do it like that. I did send you emails before we were besties, so you've been in my PR list. I know. PR list. I love it. Okay, it's true though. It is a PR list, and I was on it. Oh my god, speaking of PR lists, stop. Wait, look, this literally just came. Okay, I was sorry. I was tangled into, I like tried to grab these, but I also grabbed my, my Switch charger for my controller. Anyway, Hollow Taco sent me another, literally, what the heck? They sent me another one, but this one, it's like their new collection, but they also gave me the like glossy taco and a couple of base coats. I literally have so much Hollow Taco nail. I've never had this much nail polish in my entire life. I can show you more. I can keep going. I can keep going. I'm dropping them. I literally have so much Hollow Taco nail polish because they send me their collections now. I've gotten 3 of them. I don't have enough fingers for all of these nail polishes. And I did buy some myself too. But they've sent me so many nail polishes. It's so cool. I bought like these ones. Like this one is one of the, it's like the tea set. This is the matcha maker. This is my favorite one that they have. It's like a light green. It's so pretty. Anyway, I'm obsessed. And they send me nail polish for free. It's really good nail polish too. And they just keep sending it to me. I absolutely am not complaining. I accept your nail polish gifts graciously. Thank you very much. I like them. But anyway, I'm really excited about it. I'm running out of storage for them though. Previously, I kept all of my nail polish. I have more Hello Taco in this thing. Previously, I kept literally all of my nail polish in this. So all of the nail polish that Hello Taco has sent me no longer fits in this. So I'm gonna need to get like a fancy box or something. I'm gonna need some more storage. Paint Dan's nails? I do sometimes. Dan currently has his toenails painted with this one. I probably shouldn't tell you about Dan's toes though. Maybe I should, yeah, maybe I should leave that out. Anyway, I quite enjoy having more nail polish. It's really fun for me. I've always liked nail polish. I just, you know, I didn't buy that much because I don't paint my nails that often, right? I mean, I had like a couple. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm distracted because my sister is currently watching season 1 of Bridgerton, and she just found out who Lady Whistledown is. So she's literally spam texting me. It keeps distracting me. I keep looking down because my sister is like freaking out, spam texting me about Bridgerton. Thank you very much. Lovely. I should text her back. Hang on. Okay. This is what sisters are for. If not to freak out about Bridgerton together, then what else are they for, you know? I think I like it there. Dying to do Bridgerton build. Do you know what? I have that on my upload schedule, wanting to build their houses. I might need to get some CC to do it though, to make it look accurate, but I literally have that on my upload schedule to do a Bridgerton build. I think it would be fun. I saw, oh my god, who did it on Twitter earlier, but they used a bunch of CC and it looked so good. I saw one today and I was like, that is amazing. Was it, I don't remember, was it Kawaii Foxita maybe? Either way, it was really good. I really liked it. I was impressed. Am I British? No, but my husband is, so by association maybe. Just kidding. Not really, but okay, colors. Let's get some like roses maybe in here. This could be cute. Or we could do this one. I do have that in the front of the house already, so maybe I'll use something else. I think the little roses could be actually really nice. Maybe I'll put that one there and then like that one there. Just a couple of extras to have it be a little bit more exciting. Okay, I didn't put anything for the kid outside, but do I need to? I guess we could put this, but that kind of like fills up the whole, maybe I'll put it out here, like in the side yard. Because there is all this space, we might as well. We could do it in red, that could be fun. We don't have swings because I just have the base game installed, so we don't have any swing sets. But we do have that. No time of day is good for screenshots of this build. They're like all bad. Anyway, Bridgerton is wild. It's truly like it's garbage. But it's fun garbage, which is what TV needs to be in my opinion. So, if you haven't seen it, you might like it. If you don't thank you for the sub, or for the sub, Kyla with a 5 gifted subs, Pathetic, and Flower, and Lottie, and Spicy, and Dimple, and Brooklyn, thank you all for the subs, too. Oh yeah, also, there are, by the way, sex scenes with nudity. So, I warn you, that might not be for you. I full warning, that might not be for you, and it also might not be for you to watch with like your parents or something. Like if that's gonna make you uncomfortable, I warned you. So just keep that in mind. If that makes you uncomfortable, it does have like nudity in it. So your first thought was, is Shanna old enough to watch? And I remember that she got her license this week. Yeah, my sister got her license 2 days ago. She can watch. But anyway, just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's garbage in an interesting way. In your head, she's still a child. Yeah, I think that about both of my siblings. And then like my brother is suddenly 18 years old and graduating high school in a month. And it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Aren't you like this tall? What happened? No, now he's like this tall and graduating high school. So, hate that. Yeah, I agree. Oh, my sister's birthday wasn't this week. My sister's birthday is in July, but she didn't get her license until this week. She and I both waited to get our permits until a few months after we first turned 15, so she had to wait until this week to get her license. Some of us didn't get our driver's license until we were 21, but, you know, who's counting? Me. I didn't get my license until I was 21. I'm 22, by the way. So, don't worry. If you don't have your license, it's fine. We're all in the same boat. All right, let me change this to Not So Berry Rose. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. I built a little house for the 2nd generation of the Not So Berry Challenge. Hashtag lilsimsie. Okay. Put that up. Well, that was actually pretty good timing. We're about to get off stream anyway. So that turned out pretty well. Oh, I don't think I got the first comment. Oh, shoot. I might have to delete some. Oh, boy. I did not even get close to the first comment. Hang on. Let me eliminate some of these quickly to ensure that I had the first. I recognize these names from chat. Sorry, besties. So sorry to all of you. But it looks like I got the first comment. Yeah, Kirby, I deleted yours. I know. Nessie, yours too. Mm-hmm. I told you I recognized some names from chat. But look, I got the first comment. Anyway, so plans for the next couple of days. Tomorrow at regular stream time, so like this time tomorrow, we are going to play the Not So Berry challenge in that house we finished building earlier. Not this one, but the other one. So we'll play with the Potts family tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we're doing a new shell challenge, which is really fun. And then on Sunday, I haven't decided the time frame yet, but I'm doing some experimenting because I want to do a 24-hour leaving my game unpaused thing during Play Live, like when I raise money for St. Jude in May, because we're raising money all of May for St. Jude. So I'm thinking of like incentives and like fun things we could do. And I was thinking that leaving my game unpaused for 24 hours is like kind of interesting. So I think we might do that as like an incentive. Like raise 24K, we'll do the 24-hour stream or whatever. Yeah, Gluon did one recently. I did that once before too, but for a YouTube video. I haven't streamed it. So I was thinking it'd be fun if we did like a long stream testing it this weekend, just to be sure it's like all good before we like do the high stakes charity one. No, 24 real hours, Amalia, not 24 Sims hours, 24 real hours. But I think that would be a fun idea, to do that as like part of our St. Jude thing. I think it'd be like a really cool, like, I don't know, but that's kind of high stakes. So I want to test it first, at least once, just to know that it is good. So, there's a cheat, actually, Chelsea, there's a cheat code to disable pop-ups. From my understanding, it doesn't work for the university one where it's like, you should have your sim enroll in university, but it does work for the other ones. So you can use this, I'll link this for you. There's a cheat to disable pop-ups and a cheat to auto-pay bills. And so we'll do that. And we'll probably use some MC Command Center to set some things up and everything, but you can use this cheat, ui.dialog.auto_respond, and you can use households.autopay_bills. And then I think there's also an autopay bills in MC Command Center you can use, but Yeah, you can use this. The only thing is the university one, so we just have to not have Sims that it'll like do the pop-up for. It's teens get the university pop-up, right? So we just won't have any teens. I might also, didn't Gluon make like a woohoo club and then have Risky Woohoo on to see if they have babies? Because I think I might do that too. This is the thing. We have this stream to test it all before like the high stakes one in May. So I think we should probably do that too. Young adults also get pop-ups. We'll do adults then. We'll just do adults. Adult age Sims, so they won't get the pop-up, and then it should be fine. And also, this weekend I'll be around to babysit it, so it'll be okay. If there happens to be a pop-up, I'll keep checking on it. The only thing is that, like, during the 24-hour stream, I'm gonna sleep during it, so I'll still be around to babysit a little bit, but I'm considering, like, having me and Dan take shifts during that 24-hour one, just so that there's always somebody around. Always somebody who can look just in case, you know? But it'll be fun. But anyway, and Snap can take a shift, right? Literally babysitting, Hey, Starfall and Strawberry and Melina and Pup and Cloudberry, everybody, thank you for the subs. The university pop up really early in the save. Yeah, I know it. So it should be okay to just load and wait for it to come up. I'll probably have it come up when I'm still setting up anyway. So it should be fine. Gluon didn't use Risky Woohoo mod, it's just a club. Yeah, I don't know. Lucas, we've raised like over $500,000 for St. Jude on my channel in the past. Last year in the month of May, we raised $320,000 for St. Jude. So we're trying to beat that. Doc did use MC Fan Center and MC Woohoo. There you go. But anyway, it should be fun. Yeah, or like that's the thing. There will always be people around. So if something happens, people could be like, urgently at Simsie, please. So anyway, I'm excited. It should be interesting. And we're going to test that on Sunday, so I'll keep you posted on that plan. Sydney and Beck, thank you for the subs, too. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully this year we can do more. There was an accident in the sauna and it glitched and 2 Sims died. Yeah, the sauna death is kind of bugged. So we should be careful about that. A drinking stream incentive. Chelsea, that is on my plan list as well. I've got a lot of plans for May. It should be really interesting. I have a lot of ideas. I mean, we've got a whole month of ideas, right? So, oh, Princess, happy birthday! I can sing you a song, and then I'll get off stream. And then, where's my, oh, I dropped it on the floor somehow. Okay, good. Let's put my mouth on it after it's been on the floor. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out today. This has been a lot of fun. I feel like we made a lot of progress, too. We got 2 builds done, which is pretty good. I mean, we, finished one and then started and finished another one, but this is pretty good. I'd like to raid somebody who is possibly playing The Sims. I don't know who, I don't know where, I don't know what or why. Okay, you know what? Maybe... Maggie? I'd raid my friend Candidly Kayla. She's doing a subathon, but like I raided Kayla twice in a row this weekend. So maybe I shouldn't do it again. If it were up to me, I'd raid Kayla every day. But maybe my friend Maggie is doing the Career Legacy Challenge, and it looks like they're voting on the Gen 4 heir. Ooh, let's go mess with their legacy heir and insert our opinions. I like it. That'll be fun. Okay, anyway, go say hi to Maggie for me. This should be exciting. It looks like she's having a good time playing some Sims today. And then after that, tomorrow we'll catch you again to play some more Sims, okay? Shockingly, I will catch you tomorrow to play some more Sims. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Big Hoss and Riley, thank you for the subs, too. Did I say those? I hope so. Beck, Sydney, Aria, I don't know. Oh, I hope I didn't miss any. Thank you all for hanging out again. Say hi to Maggie. And with that, I shall see you later. Okay, I love you. I miss you. Okay, goodbye. And stop streaming.